Hello and welcome to my attempt to see if I like Mega Man 1 as much as I recall remembering it. I've played this game through way more than any of the other Mega Man titles because it's quick and easy. It's the first one I played through, so I played through it a bunch more before I went on to Mega Man 2 than I did with the other ones. I have played through several remakes. It seems to have been remade more than any of the other Mega Mans. I played through the Mega Man Again remake, which was quite cool. It included the Game Boy game levels within Mega Man 1. It's a really cool remake. It's way easier than the original for several reasons. I played through the Wily Wars remake on the Mega Drive, which makes some bosses ridiculously hard. And yesterday, I played through the PSP remake, Mega Man Powered Up, which has two sets of levels. One with the original game's level design, and one with new level design. I only played through with the original level design, which has the original levels, not the extra levels like Time Man, who you see on screen now, or you see his ability on the screen. And there's cutscenes apparently in the new powered up levels. I don't think the new graphical style fits the gameplay of the original level design very well. I didn't like it as much as I remembered liking Mega Man 1, but that might just be the remake with the new level design. So now I will be playing through with the original level design. Yeah, I'm just leaving this running because I haven't seen this cool little intro cutscene before, where we see Mega Man in his cartoony Saturday morning cartoon form. So yeah, the graphics are very Saturday morning cartoon here. One thing I don't really like is that, oh, you have difficulty settings. I didn't realise this. I wonder if they changed the levels. Voice acting. Oh, we're in 20XX now.
Lived peacefully in the labs of the foremost authority in robotics, Dr.
He's called Rock, not Mega. Mega's a stupid name. I guess Rock and Roll is a stupid name too. It's Rock without his costume. He's in his street clothes. Okay. The big problem is a Saturday morning cartoon villain. He's not Wee like in Mega Man 8. I mean, he does that every week. He's like Pinky and the Brain. How does he hack every TV like this? Or did he just take our... Wait, was he just sitting behind the TV? Not actually there? I like this plot twist that we're too weak for him to take, and then we beat the shit out of him. I'm not really sure how to do a stream where there's voice acting, like whether I should talk over it or not. The voice acting is at least slightly better. I've paid someone who isn't just, oh, there's an intro stage. This isn't Mega Man. Oh yeah, the emulator I'm on allows you to, sorry, I'm not playing on official PSP hardware. It, allows you to speed things up, which is terrifying. I don't like the speed up. I'm trying to shoot, and I'm like, why can't I shoot? Because he's in his street clothes. He doesn't have his gun cannon yet. Which is cool. You can't slide, of course, because it's Mega Man 1. I like the little portrait of him in his street clothes. So this was not in the original level design, nor were the voiced cutscenes. As I said, I'm not really sure how you, do a stream when there's voices. I should deal with that. The Roombas do loads of damage. I don't like the Roombas. Okay, so you can get his energy here. Some of the levels, like you can see there's a little roof above me here that I can bop my head on. I don't really like that level design because you can't really see the platform above. I guess the whole room, the whole, like, set of levels is modelled at once. His stealing's in a giant bag. Very Saturday morning cartoon. I do like the voicing for the evil laugh. So this is like the first of 10 times his lab gets blown up. He must have good insurance on his lab. Ooh, that's not a voice I was expecting for Light. Wow, he goes straight in with this.
What are you saying, my child?
I treat you like my child, but I'm going to, like, put you in a crusher when you reach a certain age. So this is the intro in every manga, which was in the manual of the first game, but just there's no plot in the first game. You have to wait to game 4 to see this cutscene in the NES.
Please assist me.
Sorry to talk over them, I'm still not sure when you're supposed to talk. Oh, he's doing his magical girl transformation. He's not being transformed in, like, a machine, as in Mega Man 4. He is just doing a magic girl, turned into a magic chibi. Now I've got your power. Apparently it's his cannon that does that.
Listen, Mega. No, rather...
Rock? Are you going to call me Rock? Oh.
From this moment on, you shall be...
Apparently I have become a man by getting a gun. This is very trad. You get a gun, you become a man. You're no longer Mega Boy, you're Mega Gunman now. Well, everyone else is a gun-related guy. Did I just have these Suzes sitting here to defend his property? These are like his self-defense Suzes. I don't know why they're called Suzes, and his self-defense gun thing. He did have a gun cannon just sitting around that he could shove on his robot's arm. Yeah, the bullets don't go through walls in this game, which is a real change. Like, with the original game's level design, bullets not going through walls is a huge change. Nice, shaded explosions. But yeah, because you used to shoot bullets through walls all the time, but you had to put up with your enemies doing the same. That, I guess, is where the checkpoints are. Oh! Intro-level boss fight, too. Wait! We managed to transform him into a fighting robot. Oh god, it's a Big Eye as a big boss. Nice. We managed to transform him into a fighting robot so quickly that Wily hadn't even left. I guess Wily is the type to spend forever doing an evil laugh. Is he gonna jump over me? I can't slide. I wish I could slide. The Big Eye at least isn't being, like, doing random, jumps like in the NES. Well, his normal version, where you fight him later on, does random jumps, sometimes doing big jumps, sometimes little ones. And yeah, they have very cartoony death animations too. I like the Mega Man X fist pump at the end. You get a record of how quickly you do the intro stage. Who cares about the intro stage? More cutscenes! Oh no, all the robots are bad because you kidnapped them.
Please, my robots, your friends, you must stop them.
No, I'm gonna join the robots.
All of humanity.
Wow, the stakes have gone up to saving the whole of humanity, I guess. So we have 2 new Robot Masters. I could try the hardest of the Robot Masters first. I'm not gonna do that. Well, I guess I am. I'm gonna do fucking Gutsmensch. You can change the difficulty for each level independently. That's kinda cool. We have the clear bonus. We have the score system. Oh, nice. We have him doing, like, a little voiced intro. I don't like the big chainsaws in the background. Like, it's hard to tell whether they're part of the gameplay or not. I mean, whether they're part of the level design or not. If I didn't know Mega Man so well, I would find it hard to tell. Wait, are we gonna have the same, like... Huh, they've made it easier. Like, they've introduced us to the normal platforms before... Oh, fuck. I said they made it easier, but I've never... Except the first time I played Mega Man 1, I don't think I've ever died to that last jump. It's usually, like, the hard jump in the middle, which they've removed. They've removed some of the harder jumps here. Okay, I just ran there and fell down. I'm gonna die here. I guess you have to play in hard mode to get the original version of this, and I guess this is a hard mode thing. It's one of the harder parts of the game, but it's right at the start of the level, so... Where do I keep failing that jump? I guess it's because I'm trying to jump on as it's appearing. Yeah, whatever. Game over takes a bit too long to appear, I guess. I want to be able to start the level again as soon as I die without much punishment. So yeah, because the emulator is doing the time thing, like, the speed up the frame rate thing with the shoulder button. It's a bit hard to... Like, I can't assign to the shoulder buttons the jump button, which I'd usually do. I usually assign the jump button to the shoulder buttons. But yeah, as you can see, the Met's bullets don't go through the walls. I guess the Mets still regenerate. So I am at this extra limit of my bullets not going through walls, but it applies to the enemy too, so it's not too weird. Oh my god. I guess we can get items. I don't know what the items do. It's kind of weird that there's a Gutsman block to pick up there when, obviously, you can't get Gutsman's stuff without... Oh, it's a harder platforming thing, and I haven't reached the checkpoint yet. So I guess they have these throughout the level instead of just a pit where you have to randomly guess where the spike pit is. So this isn't really playing through Mega Man 1 again. This is playing through a completely different game that has Mega Man 1's plot. It's a bit hard to know how close you can tiptoe to the edge without dying. The music is way too fucking happy for Guts, man. It's a bit, scary trying to run to the edge of the moving platform as it's moving away from you. I don't care about you, I've got this platforming thing to deal with. Oh, there we go. Onto a ladder. Ladders work fine. And we're at a checkpoint. Not that it matters very much, because... Oh god, I tried to wall jump then. Wait, can I blow those bombs up? I guess I need to use the bomb item to blow up the bombs. I guess there are things to use more things to use the items on in levels. I'm glad the axe guys don't take as many hits to kill. What do I do here? I don't have rush. That's presumably a pit of death. Okay, it isn't. I guess that's an alternative route if I have a different item. So that, I guess, is the... Oh no, you can fall into the spike pit section. Okay, so we do have the Gutsman thing, it's just later on. They've actually made the level harder, I think, which is not something I was expecting them to have done. It's certainly hard to do my usual, see exactly when, like, I usually time this jump based on certain pixels I see. And I can't see those pixels here. Come on. Get massacred. Fuck! I kind of want a save state at the start of the level if I keep making, like, so that if I miss that first jump, I can just restore. I don't want to have to keep, like, playing through after I'm at 1 life, because does it really matter at this point if I make that jump? Because I'm not going to make it to the boss and then beat the boss with this few lives. So yeah, we have the issues of a life system are already rearing their ugly head. The main issue is the game can actively incentivize you to kill yourself and get a game over. Is that a good thing? I don't think so. Well, I can practice getting over here, I guess. Whee. It's a bit weird that there's a slide area when Mega Man doesn't have a slide. Seems a little unresponsive in terms of the jumps. Like, you've seen me play. I'm not that good at platforming, but I'm generally not this bad. I think it's just because it's different. Like, maybe when I get used to this... I mean, I played through the original Mega Man yesterday with the original level designs, but again, even if the platforming... I mean, even if the level design is... I mean, even if the platforming controls are different, the level design is the same that I'm used to. Really didn't think I was going to make that jump. Like, trying to move on the moving platform to be at the edge of it when you make that jump is surprisingly difficult. I swear to God, I keep pressing the jump button at the correct time, and he still does that. Weird. I wasn't having trouble with Gutsman yesterday. I mean, I knew as soon as I made that jump I was gonna die. I didn't want to use save states, but I don't feel like I'm using save states if I just save when I'm at full lives before doing this jump, and then, like if I save now, so that if I make it over that jump, it will always be with 3 lives left. So yeah, I've already broken my I'm not going to use save states rule. I will try and use them as little as possible. I didn't use them at all until the Yellow Devil fight with the original design. And I could beat the Yellow Devil now that I know his pattern. There we go. I just wanted to get over there with enough lives. I'm not sure whether I should be playing this with the analog stick or with, oh, an extra life. Nice. I'll probably be using that soon. So yeah, and now we have to shoot through his shield. I can shoot him through his shield, which is cool. It's worth murdering them to harvest their hearts. I can just drop down here. And now for hard platforming. I think I'm at the edge of the platform. It's a bit hard to see with the platform being a funny shape. But yeah, this is the Gutsman like the bottom section of the Gutsman platforms. Wow, this is way harder than the original Gutsman level. I would have thought they'd make it easier, but they've actually made it a lot harder. Interesting. Come on. Sorry if I can't talk. Oh, Whoa, you have to take that upper route. Hi. So yeah, I'm playing a PSP remake of Mega Man 1. So this is back to the classic series after all that X stuff. Except it's not really a remake. You can get through this with the original level design. But so I'm going to restart this level. But they've redesigned all the levels. I'm tempted to use a save state here, because this is quite far into the level, and it's pretty difficult, surprisingly. Like, these Gutsman platforms were seen as one of the hardest parts of the original Mega Man. I would have thought the remake would make it easier, but yeah, I'm using a save state at the start, so that if I die at the first platforming section, I don't have to, like, go through the levels without. I'm trying to use as few save states as possible. I played through this with normal Mega Man 1 level design yesterday, because there's a mode to do that. And I didn't have to use save states at all, so I think it's just the new level design is really throwing me. But maybe it's because the level design is a bit harder, and yeah, you can shoot through that guy's shield, which is kind of cool. This, I keep doing that. Like, I keep landing on the platform and not jumping quickly enough. Which is a bit weird. So yeah, I'm doing Gutsman stage first because it's the one I find the hardest. And so if I get through Gutsman, then the rest of the game shouldn't be that big a deal. So I keep saying that I like Mega Man 1 a lot, and that Mega Man 1's one of my favourites, so I thought I might as well play one of the many Mega Man 1 remakes. I mean, I've played through the Wily Wars, which is the Mega Drive remake, the Genesis remake. I played through the Mega Man Again remake, which was also good. those were both way easier than the original, whereas this seems to be harder. I mean, there is an easy mode you can play, and there are more checkpoints, but the levels are also a lot longer. Like, the level kind of ends after this section in the original, and the Gutsman platforms are only present once, whereas here, there's several Gutsman platform sections. Like, we've already seen 3 of them. Like, this is the 3rd one. And then we'll have to beat the boss after this. Oh god, am I gonna be able to... I'm really not sure how you're supposed to make that, because I feel like you have to make that top platform. But, I don't want to sit here all day trying to figure out this platforming section, so I'm save stating just before it to see if I can figure it out, at least. And then if I... Which is the button to reload? Okay, that's... See, I don't even know how you reload save states on this emulator. That's how little I was using them. I only used them in the first part of the Wily's Castle and in the Wily Boss, which are like the final boss areas of this. Well, the first boss of the final boss area is really difficult until you learn his pattern. And it's mostly hard to learn his pattern because you keep having to redo the level every time you die. See, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be trying to jump on that upper platform or not. And yeah, you fall down really fucking quickly if you, if the platform flips. I'm wondering if the timing, if I stay on here for a second cycle, if the timing will be better. Like, I'm really not sure if you can even make that jump from the bottom. I don't know why the bottom section would be there. Because this is completely added. This was not in the original version of the level. Oh, God. I know I was going to die as soon as I fell down on that. I kind of appreciate them using the level gimmick a bit more. Because this was only used once in the original version of the level. Oh, fuck. But at the same time, I don't know. I don't really see how I would be getting through this without save states. And this was on a PSP, like a portable console. Then again, I was going to say, surely the portable version should be easier. But the Game Boy Mega Man games are way harder than the, like, NES Mega Man games for the most part. So I guess it's just tradition to make your portable games ridiculously hard. I was trying to position myself right on the edge of the platform to see if I could make that last jump. Presumably, close to the end of the level. I'm not sure. Like, the levels also seem pretty long compared to the NES levels. I didn't like, I jumped too early. I was lying when I said I was good at this. Oh no, I thought I was good at platforming. I was just good at, like, remembering the level layout of Mega Man 1 and where you're supposed to jump, but now the level layouts have changed. No! So yeah, if you want to make this jump, you should look at the little pixel just at the start of the platform. Okay, so you can make that jump. Let me try that again, just to see if I can reliably do that. So I was being an idiot trying to make that top jump. That's why I kept dying here. This isn't as hard as I was presenting it to be. It's just that I thought the top jump was impossible. Like, I guess you do need to position yourself right at the end of that platform. And I did keep dying when I was attempting that. I am trying to use as few save states as possible. I'll read your message when I get over here or when I die. I should not have done this again. Yeah, this is a PSP game that they made, so I don't think it was even 2010s. I think it was 2007. This is before the Mega Man Renaissance in 2009 when they made Mega Man 9. So yeah, I think I actually lucked out by doing this jump the first time. It actually is as hard as I thought. There is an easy, medium, and hard version of each level, which changed the level layout in addition to the original level layouts, which is kind of cool, but Yeah, I'm still not sure whether I should be playing with the D-pad or the analog stick. I'm trying to play with the D-pad because that's how I almost always play Mega Man. Yeah, they've made the Gutsman platform section harder, which is... I don't know why they'd do that, because it often gets criticised as being like the hardest section of the Robot Masters, other than maybe the Iceman levels. But they've decided to just make it harder for some reason. I don't know. It's not this section itself. It's that jump at the end that's hard. Which is a bit weird. Like, I literally thought that jump was impossible the first time I came here. But I've made that jump, so I know it isn't. I'm kind of glad that I decided to reload my save state so that I don't have a false impression that this jump isn't ridiculous. This is a bad jump. Like, why do you need to stand so close to the edge of the platform when you jump? Or maybe I'm missing something. Maybe Mega Man has, like, a long jump ability or something. I doubt it, because this is OG Mega Man. So yeah, he's got a super deformed chibi art style now. He also has voice acting. I'm not really sure how you stream a game with voice acting, but Mega Man X4 also has voice acting, so I'm gonna have to get used to that. Yeah, this is weirdly hard to make that last jump. And I can't even save state when I'm on the platform, because you have so little time to do it. Like, it's really hard to position yourself at the edge of the platform when you're having to deal with all of this. So yeah, I'm save stating here. Fuck that noise. I do not want to have to deal with that again. Like, imagine having to go through this whole level every time you fucking died there. That would have been hell. In the original game, there is a big pit with spikes here. And you have to drop down and just... No, there's spikes there. I'm going to try and do this without save states. I wanted to get through this without save states, but that section is making me think maybe I shouldn't. I'm not going to get rid of my save state. If I get frustrated, I will just load that save state after that first section. Because I have spent a long time here. Oh, fuck. And I'm not playing on the Legacy Collection, so I can actually use save states for once. Like, even that first jump is a bit hard. Not the jumps on the platforms, just the jump at the end. I don't know why it's so long. Like, I always found the jump at the end in the NES version a bit hectic. But for whatever reason, I never seem to fail it. Don't know why I keep dying on that section. Again, an easy one, like... My Mega Man 1 isn't as hard as people say. Mega Man 1 is actually quite easy take, maybe a lie. But then again, I played through this with the original level design. Maybe I should have just shown you this with the original level design. I didn't realise what the new level design would be like. I actually thought it would be easier than the OG. I could have shown off my Mega Man skills by playing through that. I did not need save states. Except at the Yellow Devil, and that was just to learn the Yellow Devil's pattern. Yellow Devil is made way easier here, by the way. He's an infamous Mega Man boss where you have to learn his pattern, but his pattern is way easier here than in the original. You jump, then you wait, then you jump, then you wait, then you wait, then you jump, then you jump. No. You wait, you jump. You wait, you jump, you jump. You wait, and then jump. So yeah, I've ingrained that pattern in my head, so that if I get to the Yellow Devil, I know exactly how to fight him, and I won't need save states, but I will need them for this. Weird. The timing seems different for the platform this time. Oh god, could you just wait at the start until the timing is the correct timing? Maybe I just didn't have the correct timing for these last time. Okay, I'm gonna save state here again and see if you can... Okay, this is the timing you get when you arrive from the checkpoint. So this must be the timing that they want you to deal with. Huh, I did it first time this time. Weird. I'm not sure how hard that section is. But yeah, this time I will remember the spikes are immediately below the ladder, and those mets can knock you in. And unfortunately this is Mega Man 1, so knockback does not protect you from spikes. Another checkpoint? God, these levels are really long. Like 4 checkpoints per level. No, I don't own any. I don't think I ever owned any toy guns. No, I tell a lie. I had those little cap guns where you put like the little red cap thing in. And it goes boom. Are these gonna explode under me? God, this is a completely new section. I don't remember anything like this in the OG. Oh, an extra life. I have no clue how you're supposed to get that. What the fuck? At least it's not gonna go, like, die. More platforming. So we are at the end of the level now. Come on, bop under there. Oh, you have to shoot Big Eye in his big eye. They've made Big Eye harder to kill, weirdly enough. You don't actually have to kill Big Eye, but he can drop health items. Yeah, I mean, Mega Man now owns a gun in terms of his gun cannon, and I think there's going to be a pre-boss cutscene now. Not just the intro. What? I'm Mega Man, not Mega Little Boy. I got a gun, which makes me a man. I can be like the man's robots. Could you fire robots? I guess you can fire them in an incinerator. So this guy can, when he jumps, he if you don't jump just before he jumps, he will stun you. He is really hard to beat sometimes because he jumps towards you, and if he jumps towards you, I don't really know how you avoid his attacks. Okay, he's doing a secondary attack that I've never seen him do before, where he goes underground. He's gonna stun me, and then drop a box on my head. Fuck you. Like, keeping your distance from him is really fucking important if you want to avoid his attacks. In the original, you have a little platform you can stand on at the start of the level, to avoid some of his attacks. Yeah, I mean, he is supposed to have, like, a kid body. Like, his, weirdly, like, this Pinocchio robot is based on Astro Boy. He was supposed to be, like, a cleaning robot for the guy who created him, but then when all the other robots got kidnapped and turned evil, he insisted on becoming a battle robot, and the cutscene at the start of this game actually shows that. In the old games, you have to read it in the manual up until Mega Man 4, where they have a cutscene that retroactively tells you what happened in the previous games, which is a bit weird. So yeah, he now has a full kid voice, in addition to his kiddie body. I don't know why he made a robot kid, but he did, and his robot kid was then like, I want to be a robot child soldier, and he made him into a robot child soldier. And so he's a man now. He was still called Rockman in the original. Oh, I guess we've fixed him. I've mercifully and kindly shot you several times in the belly. Shooting you repeatedly is merciful. I guess if you're a robot, you don't die. So now, what? You can now play as Gutsman? Oh my god, this is like the Mega Man, there's some fan games that let you play as the Robot Masters. I had no clue you could play as them in this. That is kinda awesome. Yeah. Let's see what they do with Oh, Bomb Man stage. I thought I'd gone to Cartsman. Bomb Man... Okay, I've chosen the wrong level, weirdly enough. I don't know why I thought this was Cutman. I know what Cutman looks like. He's red, but yeah. They've put a lot more of these Suprom things. The ability you get from him is this. So they've definitely changed the level design. One thing I dislike is you have to click select to use this. Is this a Pit of Death? I'm going to use a save state here, just to check. Okay, that's a Pit of Death. I'm too used to Mega Man X, where there are pits that aren't pits of death. So in the OG Mega Man, you couldn't shoot these bombs. I mean, the original Mega Man 1, you couldn't shoot the bombs, but you could stand between their bullets. Like, you could stand between the shrapnel, whereas here, you can't stand between the shrapnel to avoid it, but you can, like, shoot them dead. Cutman is not an emo. Cutman will cut you, not himself. I'm not sure what these extra little items are for. I mean, I guess they're just an extra way to go through the level. I can use it in... Oh! The PSP game has a level maker, and I guess you use these to get assets from each level. I do like that you can easily see when you have a checkpoint. Oh, he's shooting more than 3 bullets at once? Rude. In the OG, you jump over each of his bullets and shoot him each time. I guess you can do that here, but because we have a Gutsman block here, Gutsman's item is pretty useless. It just lets you pick up these blocks. And you can't even shoot after that. So yeah, we're gonna murder Gutsman next, or we will mercifully shoot him a million times without killing him. Just like we're mercifully shooting all of these things. I don't exactly know why we are doing merciful bullets. Like, one of the big gameplay mechanics of NES Mega Man is that your bullets went through walls, but they do not, they evidently do not go through walls here. It's very weird. Also very weird that there's just a extra life sitting here. So if you're on the same level as these Roomba things, they move faster. I don't need the construction thing, because I'm not playing Mega Man Level Maker. So yeah, I have purged from my mind that this is a remake of Mega Man 1. Oh! It has Mega Man 2 spikes! It doesn't have spikes that insta-kill you even if you get knocked back into them. I like that. So they have changed how the spikes work, and they've changed the level design too, so you can play through with original Mega Man level design if you so wish, but, like, I did play through that yesterday, but the gameplay doesn't really seem to fit original Mega Man level design that well, since they have made a few little changes to the gameplay. God, they really like their Gutsman blocks here, which is interesting because this is not the level where the boss is weak to Gutsman. He is weak to Fireman, who I have not fought yet. I'm gonna have to kill a fireman. I'm gonna have to kill Fireman Sam. So if you get hit when you're on a ladder, you'll get knocked down. I just wanted these health items. They call these weird, like, red spiky things Susie. I don't know why. There's probably going to be a spike pit below me. No, there isn't. I'm very glad. We're at the boss already. So, that previous level was so fucking hard. And then this one, boom, straight into the boss. Gutsman was always hard, but, wait. Yeah, we're straight into the boss. They've got rid of the boss corridors. In Mega Man 1, the boss corridors were full of enemies. But here, they're not. So we're going to have a little cutscene with Bomb Boy. Okay. Very Saturday morning cartoon. I have not. This is the first time I've played a... He's got big boom booms? What the fuck? Is he like shitting himself? I don't know. So yeah, he's apparently supposed to be modelled after, like, an edgy teen. I don't know why. He doesn't seem that edgy, especially compared to, fucking Mega Man X villains. Usually you're supposed to jump over the bomb and avoid its explosion. Okay, so he's got a secondary attack. Oh my fucking word, that's gonna explode and it will shoot... Oh, it did not shoot shrapnel out in all directions. I guess I'm supposed to walk under it or something. I've got lots of lives. So yeah, this is my first experience with a PSP emulator, which you can speed things up with by pressing a button, which is a bit weird. You can change the clock speed, so you can get through the cutscenes that way. So yeah, and when I played the PSP, I basically just played, I tried to play Metal Gear Acid, because I was a big Metal Gear fan, but Metal Gear Acid just wasn't very good. As far as I could tell. It was like a weird card game, which is not really Metal Gear. maybe I would have liked it more now if I had more time with it, but it wasn't what I was expecting. His bombs don't do nearly as much damage as I was expecting them to do. I guess the big bombs do. So I can kill him. He's got like a mohawk. Nice. No, he is not. He doesn't have boy in his name. That is Bomb Man. I was joking about him being Bomb Boy. They're all mans. It's kind of fun. In the first scene, when Mega Man gets his gun, Dr. Light is like, "Hi, you're a man now. What? How trad is this? Giving you a gun makes you a man." But yeah, they're all called mans. In the original like, they made a Hanna-Barbera cartoon. The guy who made Scooby-Doo made a cartoon of Mega Man in the 90s. And they originally had him looking like a boy, but the focus group was like, he's called Mega Man. Why does he look like a boy? So they, like, aged him up in his design. So yeah, I can now throw bombs at people. I'm a bomb-throwing anarchist, as was this guy. I don't exactly know why you made a bomb robot. Like, all the robots in this were originally designed to be good robots, but they were turned evil. I don't know why a guy who throws bombs everywhere was supposedly a good guy. Guess maybe he was supposed to be like a construction robot who breaks things as part of construction or something. So yeah, we have 2 extra levels too, Time Man and Oil Man. A lot of woke type people were very offended at Oil Man's design for the Popo in Dragon Ball reason or Jinx in Pokemon reason. Just look at that character design. It's Justin Trudeau. So yeah, Cutman is the one you're supposed to throw the rocks at. There's a rock, paper, scissors thing going on. Like unlike in Pokemon, it is a literal rock, paper, scissors thing where you use the rock ability on the paper guy. And yeah, even though it's called Rockman in Japan, he's called rock as in rock and roll, not rock as in rock the stone. So yeah, in the OG games, these guys' bullets travel through walls, so you have to have a completely different strategy to deal with them. So I guess the things with bomb images on them are the things you can bomb, which is quite telegraphed, that you can blow the fuck out of them. Come on, I want to get rid of that gun so that I can jump up here. These machines shoot out giant scissors at you, which is very weird. They were very weird in the original, though. They looked like a recycling centre back then. I hate these dudes who jump around because it can be hard to hit them, but you only have to shoot them once. A single bullet is all you need to kill your enemies. They need to shoot you a lot of times because we have loads of health. And we don't need to keep getting health items to obtain health. This is not X. We don't have loads of optional items here. Oh, thank you. It's a health item. I thought I could just walk through there, but I couldn't. How dare you trick me? Oh, I should have picked up the Gutsman block and thrown it, and then I would have been able to do this. I thought I was going to be fancy and jump over it as it moved towards me, but my timing is not quite good enough for that. So what will I shoot here? I will shoot you. And now, oh, my timing is going to have to be good enough now. I'm glad these things aren't insta-killing me or doing too much damage. You can unlock the slide. That is one thing I knew going in, is you can unlock the slide. I mentioned last time there was a channel which did videos on the animation. Video Game Animation Study has loads of videos on the animation of Mega Man, and he had like an hour-long video on like how Mega Man's animation changed over the course. Oh, that was an extra life. I was really desperate to jump over before it disappeared. But yeah, he has a whole like hour-long video on how the classic Mega Man animations changed, and he also has his video just bitching about that one crab boss, which he just doesn't like the animations of. He was... Oh, is that a secret path through the level that I can shoot with a bomb? I'm gonna die trying to get up there. Yeah, I will grab a checkpoint so that I can try this. I want to blow the fuck out of that and see what's up that other path, since there is another path. And I'm not really sure how you use bombs. Like, what is happening here? I'm just getting the shit kicked out of me with these bombs. Oh, they're blowing up my bombs. And I don't think you can destroy those machines that summon the things. You couldn't in the original. So, yeah, I'm sorry I lost all my lives trying to go through that extra path. Well, you lose lives, you get lives. Maybe I could have destroyed it with the Suprom. There should be a difficult spikes below you section here if this is anything like the OG. But no, they're introducing us to that guy in a safer place. And presumably they will have this... Okay, so you have to jump off the ladder to fall down. Okay. So they've got... So we're at the boss. They have these dudes just outside the boss room in every Mega Man 1 boss level. Sometimes they do a little jump, and sometimes they do a big jump. Here you have to shoot them in the eyeball. Yeah, I'm shooting you with my bullets right in the eye, because I'm cruel like that. You have a giant Cyclops eye, of course it's your weakness. So Cutman, you have to knock him back. I don't know why he's like a lumberjack here. Kinda use his head scissors.
Brother, I can't believe it.
Wow.
Dr. Wily was right.
That's a younger voice than I thought. Oh, I guess Dr. Wily's convinced them that I'm evil. I mean, I am shooting them.
I'm gonna stop you, Mr. Mega Man, and make you good again.
Why did... I guess we've both got the same position. And Dr. Wily is the good guy in my view. I know he's not, but I like Dr. Wily. Because he invented those gears that I needed to use in Mega Man 11. Fuck, I'm really bad at avoiding him. Usually you're supposed to use knockback to knock him back. You can use the rock... I mean, you can use those platforms to throw him... Oh god, giant fucking blades. Oh god, he is gonna murk me this time. How do I avoid his giant blades? Oh god, he can blow up the platforms. So this time I'm gonna use his weakness, because fuck it. Yeah, especially this 3D graphic style. The animation guy is what got me into this, because he said the animation is extremely different to the original. And, like, I didn't even realise when I was playing the NES games that in the NES games, Mega Man is really weird. Like, he's kind of facing... He's facing towards the screen, but he is, like, his legs are moving away, but his body is facing towards the screen. What? I swear you should be dead already. Why are you not dead? Ome-wan and Shindaru, you should be dead. Well... He had that big giant scissor attack in the Wily Wars version. Like, no, it wasn't the Wily Wars, it was Mega Man again. There's been so many remakes of Mega Man 1, specifically. He's gonna use his big scissors, and he can't be hurt when he's using those. So yeah, no. Look at him flattening on the walls. This is extremely cartoony. I guess he is the biggest boy man we have here, given that voice. Definitely a female voice actor there. So yeah, Guzman, as you can see, seems the hardest so far, but I don't really know how hard they are. What? Oh. I guess you only unlock them if you kill them blaster only without using their weaknesses. And because I used his weaknesses, it didn't unlock him as a playable character. Interesting. I'll have to go back through Cutsman later, but for now... Elecman. I like Elecman's design. He's the most, like, Power Ranger of all of the characters, and he's doing his, like, Henshin pose there, like his Kamen Rider. He has a very deep voice. Yeah, I kind of do. That was when I ended high school and started college. And just in terms of like games and stuff, that was kind of when I stopped playing games for a long time. Like, I focused on school for when I was in college, and so I didn't really play games for the next few years or watch any anime, and then I went back after Hans did his, oh god, Hans's little anime podcast on Fist of the North Star is what got me back into anime after not being into anime for a while. Shit, how do I get that life? I don't know. Oh, gosh. Darn it. Can I make that jump? Yes, so it's gonna be easier this way. I said it's gonna be easier if I don't just run in. But yeah, the internet was very fun back then. Of course, part of the reason I miss this era is because I was young then and everyone likes the era when they were young. Oh, that fucking enemy is actually going to be quite difficult because he'll keep knocking me off and he's only vulnerable when his hat is up. I guess he wasn't that difficult. I guess I miss a slightly earlier era, but I shouldn't miss this era because I can play all the games, I can watch all the shows, etc. from the era. Like, everything from that era is available to me. This is weird. None of these platforms are present here. They are usually only an Iceman thing. They move randomly, which is really, really fucking annoying. And, yeah, I'm gonna save state because I don't like these things. Like, why would you introduce the, like, awful mechanic no one likes into a level it wasn't in? I don't know. Like, 2003 is the best year for games in my view. I think things were already starting to go shit by 2007. I kind of joke there. I liked using MSN back then, my MSN Messenger and such, and I liked old YouTube when everything wasn't so professional, but for the most part, like, I think gaming had kind of peaked earlier, but it doesn't matter when gaming peaked because we have access to all the old games. Even if no new games are being made now, this is still the better than the past because I can play everything from back then. I don't particularly like this graphic style, but it's an experiment at least. They were experimenting with this. There should be an optional item in this level that you need the Gutsman thing to get, unless they've changed that, and I hope they've changed it, because the thing that really pissed me off about Mega Man 1 the first time I played is I didn't get the optional item, which isn't optional, you actually need it to fight the final boss. So they've removed 2 just normal platforming sections and replaced them with this. Very odd. At least they're not shooting at you. In the Iceman version, at least of the NES, they shoot at you while they do this. Chad Warden Trap. What is the Chad Warden? I don't know what the Chad Warden Trap is. Yeah, 2003 is, or 1998 are the best years for gaming in my view in terms of what came out. Oh my god. Come on, get... People don't like Elecman's level, the original. They say that those little Roomba things are too hard to deal with. I don't think they're that difficult. This is obviously a different graphic style. I like the cel-shaded graphics, to be honest. Oh god. I dislike that I'm gonna die here, though. I was finding it difficult to tiptoe to the edge of the platform. Oh, I missed that troll. I did not know anything about that troll. I didn't even know Chad was, like, a word they used back then for anything. So yeah, it's time for me to go bye-bye. Oh yeah. You can actually kill these things with Rolling Cutter. You can't kill the electric thing, you can kill the Roombas. So yeah, I did fall for some YouTube trolls back then. I mean, I was young and naive, and I fell for trolls. These things move in a random pattern. At least they do on the NES, which makes jumping over them obnoxious. Because the thing you're jumping towards might just decide, hey, I'm gonna move away from you. Oh, he's moving towards me. They've presumably made them less obnoxious here than they originally were. The OG YouTube troll, wow, I'm gonna have to, like, search for YouTube videos on him. I thought that was, like, emo girl or something. There was some emo girl who was like an old school troll. I forget exactly what their name was. I do remember watching some videos on old YouTube. Even though I watched YouTube, I didn't really watch any of the, I was watching shit like Make Me Bad 792 or whatever his name was. The guy with the talking alligator. Like, that's what I watched back in old YouTube days. God, I even watched some Fred back then. And I watched, like, the whole atheist versus theist shit, which was big back then. And I didn't really watch much political YouTube. Yeah. Like, in retrospect, YouTube seemed really cool back then, and I kind of like how it wasn't so professionalized, but at the same time, the people on there were kind of dumb, for the most part. Is he going to do a big jump or a little jump? There, he did a big jump, I can get over him. The weakness of this boss is the rolling cutter. Hopefully I'll be able to cut him, get cut with a rolling cutter. Those rocks are, like, those Gutsman blocks that you can throw are a real lie.
Well done. But you say goodbye here. I might even tell you more about me after I win.
I don't have any reason to fight you, Elect Man. Come on, let's go home.
You'll never
I'll be in the
blast my heart with that
I
kind
didn't
of
watch that many machinimas, no.
Too bad. But I'm going to finish you at lightning speed.
Why does he sound like a Pokemon villain? Like, I can kill him really quickly with this, but now I know you're supposed to kill these guys with the, without using their weakness. I'm gonna attempt to do that after I just show off how quickly you can kill him. God, he's gonna kill me, even though I'm saying, oh, you can kill him so quickly. He's gonna kill me, even though I'm saying you can do this really quickly. What is he doing? Oh, God. I guess... no, I don't want to leave the level. I want to use the Mega Buster. Like, if it's going to be that hard even with his weakness... Unless they've... Oh, maybe they've changed the weaknesses in this game. That would explain why he wasn't taking that much damage. And Cutman wasn't either. Interesting. I guess they've changed the weaknesses. I think I did hear something about how they changed the weaknesses. So how do I avoid him, like, shooting a thunderbolt at me? Do I need Ben Franklin to come along and, use the power of a lightning rod to protect me? So standing on the blocks does not protect you from the lightning. The lightning kind of goes through the block. Interesting to know. Your stupid little spiky hat keeps hitting me. So yeah, I was save stating to show how quickly he dies to his weakness versus the Buster. And I was gonna, like, have difficulty fighting him with the Buster, but not his weakness. But now I guess I only have the Buster. I do not have his weakness to deal with. It's pretty simple. You just jump to avoid his attacks. Or don't jump if he jumps and attacks. I know in the NES there's, like, a particular floor tile that is where he will attack on. And you just have to make sure you don't stand on that floor tile. It's gonna lightning me. How dare you? How dare you? Yeah, he does win a lot. Like, one of the tough bosses. Fireman is the toughest if you don't know his strat. But, even with his strat, he didn't seem to work in, when I played him in the original level. I just had to, like, spam his weakness at him. Like, he has a strategy. God, dodging these Electman things is really hard in this. They were always fast, but you could just stand on the top platform and avoid them, if I remember. You didn't have to, like, jump to avoid them if he shot through the platform. Oh god, I went up there when he shot in the air. It's a bit hard when he's coming towards me and I'm trying to avoid not just him. And that Thunderbolt thing is like a new attack that he did not have before. Come on. I only need to hit him like 3 more times, but he needs to hit me once. He does way less damage with his lightning. Like, his lightning did, like, half your fucking health bar in the original. Like, how do I avoid him killing me here? I'm sure there is a strat. Oh, you can jump over the... You can jump over the lightning. Like, to an extent, I think what I know about Mega Man 1 original is holding me back here. Because I'm trying to do strat, or I'm trying not to do things that I know don't work in the original, but they do work here. Like, jumping over his lightning, I don't think you can actually do that in the original, but you can do it here. I like that he looks all tired and weak. Now, oh god, he's gonna shoot me with lightning from the air. I do like the like, weaker enemy animations. So yeah, and now I've rescued him because... I know Machinima, like the YouTube company thing, fucked loads of people over. Are you okay? I say after I shoot him 100 times in the belly. Yes, I'm a very compassionate and caring guy who shoots you. Yeah, anime morals, be merciful to your enemies. I guess they're only our enemies because they got reprogrammed, and we can reprogram them back. Yeah, pseudo-dad who built us is happy that we didn't kill his creations. So, I can't use the weaknesses on them, or I don't get the guys. These are the two, like, new levels, and presumably they've fucked up the weakness order of the bosses. Electricity should be this guy's weakness. You have to... He has a pattern where you jump over his bullets. It's kind of like the Airman battle, if you've seen that. Or kind of like a really simple version of the Yellow Devil. Very weird that we don't have normal Mega Man water physics, but this was Mega Man 1. So we can't just jump really high when we're underwater. That is from Mega Man 2 onwards. This is the level where... Oh yeah, you have to headshot those guys. I like his little, try and turn around thing. Oh, we have the shield enemies. Those are a Mega Man 2 staple. So, like, 2 and beyond staple. I guess everything is... Oh. So, the yokai blocks are introduced here. This is the yokai block level, for the most part. And this is the level that those stupid platforms that you ride over were introduced on. Oh, there's a delay. Fuck you. Fuck you, respawning enemy. Get killed. Weirdly, this game has a point system which none of the other Mega Mens have. For good reason, because, like, who the fuck cares about points? Oh, that was a health item. I could have picked that up. The timing on the respawning enemy means I can't avoid the enemy down the bottom. You can kill this guy, but is it worth killing him when he, just respawns anyway? 6th gen... I think I stopped at 6th gen. That's, the Xbox 360. I got a 360 because the PS3 was too expensive. But then I just never played it. I played Portal on it, and that was it. I played Portal. That is my 6th gen game. I tried to play Half-Life 2, which isn't exactly 6th gen, on the orange box. I guess we do have these guys still. Oh god, I'm glad I did not try and fall down there. That was cruel that they didn't show the spikes. But yeah, that's about all I played. I got GTA 4. I've never played GTA 4. I played it for like an hour and got bored of it and just didn't play GTA 4. Oh, that gen, I had them all. I got Dreamcast first, because I was a massive Autist and a Sonic fan. Then, okay, the lava doesn't actually insta-kill you, and you can freeze the lava with the ice beam. I got the Dreamcast first. I really liked Shenmue. In retrospect, Shenmue not so good. I never played Sonic Adventure 2. I guess that's on my to-play list still. I keep bopping my head on the ceiling rocks, which is annoying. I can kill this guy. Boom. There we go. Oh, he didn't drop a life. So yeah, I played through Shenmue and such on the Dreamcast. I like Time Stalkers, not Time Splitters. It's a roguelike... a roguelike town building thing. Kind of like As Your Dreams, but for the Dreamcast. And it has, like, VMU games, like games on the memory card thing. Okay, I got over there. So, I like, that on the Dreamcast, and then I got the PS2 after I got my, Dreamcast. That was more, like, the family DVD player for a while, as with many people. Those spikes on the ceiling look like they can hurt you, but they can't, which is a bit weird. I guess they're foreground, not even background. So, yeah, this is a section everyone hates in the OG. I guess they've made it easier because they don't shoot at you. And they're... I was about to say their patterns are a bit more predictable, but they're not. So yeah, I've got the Dreamcast, then I got the GameCube. I think I like the GameCube's game selection the best of all of them. I didn't know this guy could detach his head without you shooting the body. I knew that if you shoot the body, he detaches the head. I didn't know he could split anyway. I mean, he can in this. Oh, there's no big eye before the boss room. Interesting. Yeah, I like tank controls for the most part.
There's something dangerous up ahead, sir. Oh, freeze it at all costs.
What? I guess he's playing soldier.
Iceman, even a loyal robot like you.
He's gonna freeze me to death. I watched a video on the Mega Man manga for the original Mega Man NES game, and it was shockingly accurate to the game. Like, it included all the, like, level layouts. This guy gets faster the longer the battle goes on. He also does loads of damage to you with each of these, at least in the NES. God, he's getting a bit too close to me. Go away, I don't like you. You're getting too close. You're getting in my personal space, Iceman. Like, he has the same pattern every time, but... I guess... Wait, I said he has the same pattern every time. He does on the NES, but I guess he has a slightly different pattern here. And the main issue here is getting the fuck away from him when he slides towards you, not avoiding his attacks. He never gets that close to you in the OG. But yeah, he's almost dead. I just need to shoot him like one more time and he's gonna be... There, he's dead, and you can't get killed by the attacks afterwards. I really got caught on Shenmue as a kid. I was caught for months and months at the forklift section, and it turns out that many other people are too. I do like how he says, "Are you okay?" after he shoots you. Daijobu desu ka after he shoots you in the face. But yeah, it turns out there is a specific point you have to enter in, and I was doing the warehouse job the same way every time, and it didn't cross the point you have to cross. Because you can do the warehouse level without driving into the specific place you need to drive into to trigger the cutscene. And I saw several people online complaining about that, so it wasn't just me. But other people don't get that at all. Like, the hardest part of the game is just ensuring you don't get caught in a particular habit. Yeah, same cutscene for each robot, it seems. They can pay for actual voice actors this time, unlike with, Resident Evil or Mega Man 8, but they can't pay for voice actors to do more than like one scene at a time. So yeah, I got the Dreamcast in like 1999. I got the PS2 in like 2000 or 2001. Then I got the GameCube in 2000 and I was in 8th grade, so 2002. I do think the GameCube has, I don't know, it has loads of really good exclusives, but PS2 obviously has, like, the biggest library, and I mostly just use the PS2 as a PS1. I just played all my PS1 games on it, and I was playing PS1 games, like the Final Fantasy Anniversary Collection, so I was playing, like, NES games on my PS2, via PS1 discs. So using the Iceman attack, if you can actually activate it, you can freeze these blocks and use them as platforms. In Mega Man 8, there are ice pillars that you can freeze, but they don't become solid when you freeze them. How weird. This is the Mega Man 2 enemy, who's in Quickman stage, even though he is clearly like a fire enemy. So yeah, now I've actually got this ice thing, I can use it. Here. Oh, so there's like a number that depicts exactly how many times you can use the weapon too. Yeah, the lava doesn't insta-kill you, which is cool. Never played Jet Set Radio. I'm kind of glad I didn't. I think the guy who made Jet Set Radio is like a massive douche, from what I've heard. I could be completely wrong. I don't know too much about it at all. I just vaguely remember him being a massive douche on Twitter, but I could be totally wrong. I remember something similar about the guy who made Cowboy Bebop. I didn't like Cowboy Bebop, of all things. I only watched it for the first time, like, last year, and I did not like Bebop. Maybe I need to rewatch Bebop. Okay. You need the Time Man thing to get those? Ah, I can't dash. So yeah, lava pits below me to kill me. The fire in the OG rises up to the ceiling, then drops down with 3 fireballs. But here it's different. Ah, go away, die. Even in Mega Man 2, he shoots out the fireballs from Mega Man 1 from his hat. That guy. Oh god, I got knocked in. I thought I'd be knocked back. I don't remember. Like, I just remember him being, like, really left-wing, basically. And, like, your typical woke leftist, but Japanese. But, that's all I remember. But I could be wrong about that. I love the final... I mean, I love the Silent Hill 2 guy. The guy who made that. He's just so mad at everyone all the time. In a fun way. Like, he's mad at all the dumb fan theories people keep making up about his games. And he's mad that everyone just keeps putting Pyramid Head in everything. I do like the guy who made Pyramid Head in Silent Hill 2. This is a bit too chaotic. God. Yeah, that's what I mean. I think his soy levels are high. As I said, I didn't really play the game, so I didn't pay much attention to it. I'm save stating because I don't know how I'm supposed to make this jump. With all these enemies. I guess like that. I didn't need to use the save state. So in the OG, there are sections with these, and the timing is really hard because they're really fast. But I guess you can use Time Man to slow that down here, and maybe they've just made it easy. And those guys explode on being shot, so you can't stand near them after shooting them. One thing I dislike about this is sometimes the, sometimes there's a roof above the screen, and Mega Man will just bop his head on the top of the screen. Oh god, he's gonna knock me back. Shit. Fuck. Well, at least I've, save stated here at the start of this section. So, please do not knock me back into the pit. Like, enemies damaging you isn't that big a deal. Enemies knocking you back is the real issue here. Okay, I'm save stating even though I shouldn't. I didn't want to save state here. Yeah, so can I. Like, I don't particularly care that I didn't play Jet Set Radio. It's just, oh, fuck. Ugh. Like, I didn't particularly think Jet Set Radio is my kind of game. I'm not sure why. It's just not something I ever played. Maybe it's something you need nostalgia for to like. But maybe I would have liked it if I just played it. Like today. Maybe I could still play it and learn to like it. I don't know. Oh. Good thing those aren't instant death fires, because that would be hard. Oh, I can't fucking hit him from here. He's slightly below me. Do I have any weapons that can hit him from here? Can I bomb him to death? Yes, I can. I mean, you kind of have to if you're, right of center, separate the artist from the art, because basically all artists are left is... You're not gonna have much art except for, like, Ben Shapiro's cartoons, if you don't do that. Fuck, I've been cornered. Can you please give me healing items, my friend? So yeah, fire level was one of the harder levels in the original Fire and Ice, like, they deliberately made Cutman's level and Bombman's level easier than the rest. And they made Fire and Iceman's level harder. I guess his Southern?
Fireman, why are you...
The fireman is not a fireman who puts out fires. He is a man who sets fire to fires. He puts fire everywhere. So, he should be able to drop a fire on the floor. Like, the strategy you use in the, original, when he just rapid fires like this, is to jump over his head and move towards him. And then when he turns, like, because he has to turn around after that, that makes it easier to kill him. Fuck, how do I deal with that thing he does? Which is a new attack he did not have in the original. I guess you, again, have to move towards him, but he's still doing... Like, it's hard to avoid his, fire wall thing. There we go. Oh, a single shot will kill either of us. Fuck. So yeah, because I'm at 0 lives, I've decided to save state. So I guess it's actually easier than the original. He has an easier strat to deal with. You jump over the first one and then do a, like, double jump over the second two. I said he's easier than the original. At least when you're not dealing with that thing he does. Where you have to get close to him. So yeah, he's gonna kill me here. Wait, we're both, like, looking weak as fuck. Oh, I somehow managed to kill him when I was at 1 HP. T... We have a stereotype that tea is more popular, but I don't really know where it comes from. Maybe it did come from World War II. Maybe it came from the Empire, because we had India, we owned India. Then again, I've heard some people saying we owned India because we wanted tea, and we did the Opium Wars in part for tea. Like, we were so addicted to Chinese tea, we got a trade imbalance with China, and so we started just selling them heroin, because that's just what we do. Yeah, same... a cutscene as before, whatever. So yeah, I love coffee. I've never really liked tea. I hate tea. It puts, like, enamel on your teeth. Like, it always gives, like, me at least a really nasty feeling in my mouth after I have tea. So I'm gonna try and save Gutsman, since if you beat them with the blaster only, you save them. I do like that when you start a level, you start with full health. Like, you start with a full number of lives, which stops you from, like, it stops you from farming for lives in other levels, and it also stops you from, just having to kill yourself because you've got, like, no lives left. And you can get back to full lives if you just kill yourself. There was a Mega Man gacha game. It's on Steam. They've, like, de-gacha-ified it. I've never played any gacha games, so I should do that. I had a coffee addiction. I'm gonna be embarrassing here. I will admit that I got to coffee addiction in part because Tweak, for whatever reason, was my favourite character in South Park. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna emulate this South Park character by eating, like, raw coffee grounds and stuff. I have no clue why I did that, but, yeah. Like, can you destroy those things? I don't know. I want to take the other path through this level. I did see another path, but I couldn't get to it because I kept getting killed. Like, can you destroy those things? I guess not. Like, that doesn't seem to be destroying them. Well, who cares? It's some optional thing. This isn't Mega Man X. We don't need optional things here. At least I don't think we do. Oh, Tweak was, like, the character who replaced Kenny in Season 6. He was, like, the weird coffee-obsessed kid. So in Season 6, they replaced Kenny with him. I don't know why, but then they brought Kenny back later. Come on, get killed. And give me health, yay. I can get that extra health. Wee. I don't know how you unlock the slide. I know you can unlock a slide. I guess that is some Mega Man X shit I want to unlock. Tweak, not Tweet. Here's the yellow-haired one with the, like, messy yellow hair. So yeah, I used to be really, really into South Park. But then I just stopped watching it eventually. About season 20 or something. There's so many seasons, it's hard to tell which season's which. Like, I thought it started to get bad after season 10, which is when I started watching. Like, as soon as I start watching something, it starts getting bad. But, like, yeah, I kept watching for, like, another 8 seasons or something, but afterwards, I kinda gave up. But I do plan on, like, rewatching the rest of South Park. I hear South Park's ending soon. Like, I hear, Trey Parker and Matt Stone are just, like, gonna give up on, like, renewing their contract. But then again, they've said that several times in the past. And, they always just renew it. Gonna go down. But yeah, I got really into coffee for a while, and I was just literally eating coffee grounds. But, and I was having, like, 6 coffees a day. This is actually mostly during college. I was just having so much coffee. I was caffeinating myself like crazy. Now, if I want to have caffeine, I'll have an energy drink. I'm sorry to say, I'm more an energy drink bro than a coffee guy. And it's mostly because of milk. Like, for whatever reason, milk always seems to go off in the fridge. Like, it seems to go bad before I need to use it. Like, it never seems to last long enough. Yeah, he was in the early 2000s episodes. I think he was in the 90s episodes. No, season 6 was 2001, I guess. Yeah, cutscene, cutscene, cutscene. I'm gonna cut you. In fact, I'm not gonna cut you. I'm gonna shoot you. So, I didn't come here with full health, so he'll probably kill my ass. Here's the only one I didn't save, which is why I'm fighting him again. Like, you save them if you kill them with your bullets. Shoot your enemies with big yellow bullets. Don't shoot them with their weakness, because if you shoot them with their weakness, they will surely die. Come on. And then you can't rebuild them into your allies. Come on. There. He's dead. Interesting. That probably does work, but there's probably better ways to do it now. Like, we have fridges now. We don't need to put silver in things to stop it spoiling. I know silver is antibacterial, but I'm not sure how good it is for you as well. So just putting it in the fridge is good. I should get powdered milk. That's something I should probably get, because that never goes off. Yeah, I stopped buying coffee at that point. I get these, like, sachets which have, like, Irish coffee flavour or mocha flavour. Like, Nescafe sells them. So the two, like, new robots. So I'll play the one that pissed off the woke people with his character design. I'm not sure why they insisted this looks like a black person, and they got offended by that. He doesn't particularly look like a black person to me, but whatever. You do you, Mr. Orcs are supposed to be Middle Easterners or whatever they call orcs now, types. So yeah, these 2 levels are completely new. They were not present in the original. I have played a version of them in the Mega Man Again remake of Mega Man 1, which was a remake of Mega Man 1 that included the Game Boy levels and these. Yeah, I know he doesn't even look like blackface. I have no clue why they got offended. I guess I do have a clue. They just want to be offended, so yeah. We have some Mega Man 2 enemies here. They do seem to like putting Mega Man 2 enemies in this. I don't like the oil mechanic. How the oil works, if you walk on it, you will slip over, so you have to jump when you're on the oil. But I think the fire guys can set fire to the oil. There was an oil level in Mega Man 6. I don't know why there's a second oil level, because there was an oil level in Mega Man 6, and that was really great. If you've seen it, the enemies could set the oil on fire, and the oil became like instant death oil, whereas in Mega Man Again, the fire enemies just get rid of the oil, and then you don't have to slip. So you actually want the oil to be burnt here. Sonic had a better oil level. just because of the music, I hate to say it. Okay, it looks like that is going to be instant death fire now, or something. And it didn't get rid of the thing. Maybe they are doing the Mega Man, maybe they are doing the Mega Man again thing. The only weapon I seem to have that, like, goes in an arc and can hit guys from above is this. But yeah, as I was saying, they made a gacha game of Mega Man, and it's on Steam. I'm not sure if I should play it. I've never played a gacha game before. Now, if you want to get through these, fire destroys oil, woo. You obviously can't use fire on the oil if you don't want to be burned by it, though. So yeah, I watched a stream by a guy called Power Guy, who's a Mega Man streamer, who streamed the WAP mobile games. You remember WAP mobile games, like back when they did Snake and stuff? Well, and they always had those little adverts for the mobile games in magazines and stuff. Well, they did WAP versions of Mega Man 1, 2, and 3, and the Mega Man 3 version is actually really good. Mega Man 1 version, not so much, but it's kind of impressive that they put the effort in to make them. Come on. Can I get that ladder? Yeah, I can. So I've never really had a cell phone. I got, like, a flip phone back in the day, and that was the last phone I had. Like, I got a cell phone, but I can never remember to charge the battery. The battery never seems to last long enough for it to be worth it. So I just don't use my cell phone. So here's gonna set the ground on fire. So I'm just gonna avoid any chance of finding out whether that's instant death fire or not. It does get rid of the stupid oil, at least. This is something I was complaining about. There's a ceiling above you, even though it does not look like there's a ceiling above you. So he bops his head on that, which isn't an issue here. But if there's, say, a death pit below... Oh god, I tripped over. Okay, it's not instant death. That's good. It just burns you a little bit. Just a little third degree burns. I mean, I'm a robot. I'm not going to get third degree burns. I can't really be burned that hard because I'm made of metal. They actually say it's made of, like, ceramics. Like a ceramic/metal alloy. That's what they say in the menu. Like, not the menu, the manual. The manual says he is made of a special ceramic alloy of metal. Which is kind of weird. I think that was in Star Trek too. No, I think Star Trek had, like, transparent aluminium or something, but yeah. He's made of china, I guess, so he should be actually really brittle. But he's made of, like, flexible china, I guess. So this is the new guy, Oil Man.
Hey, what'd you come out here for? Don't you got a place near your house for fill-ups?
Oil man, let's go home.
I was wondering if he had, like, a really stereotypical black voice to make them think he's black, but no. He doesn't. Now, he makes the oil, which makes it hard to jump around, unfortunately, because you trip over if you walk on the oil. And then he, like, slides across the room. At least, that's what he does in Mega Man Again, the remake, which is the only place I've played these levels. Mega Man 2.5D has Time Man's level, weirdly enough, as, like, the... Mega Man 2.5D is a fan game, which... Okay, it's gonna kill me. Yo, you killed me. Interesting. So 2.5D is a funnish fan game. They make the levels a bit too long and hard for my liking. Oh god, I sped things up with the emulator's speed up function, but I may have sped them up a bit too much. I want to kill him without, like, using anything other than the Buster, but it's pretty hard when AVG antivirus... Oh my god, I'm gonna die here, because I was probably gonna die anyway, but AVG antivirus did its pop-up. I really hate AVG. What antivirus do you use? AVG has been really great for me at stopping me ever getting viruses. The problem with it is it has more pop-ups than viruses do. Like, it's constantly being all like, oh, do you want to get our disk cleanup thing? Oh, do you want to get our... Oh, fuck. So, yeah, I just save stated as I was about to get hit. Glad this isn't an instant death, you only have one hit before you die game. So I guess I should stand a bit closer to him when he starts shooting, because if I'm right at the edge, I can't avoid his stuff, but the oil makes you slip over, so it's kind of difficult to avoid, and it lasts for a while. Oh shit, it's turned around while I was standing on the oil, so he's gonna slide across. Oh, he's got like his oil skateboard, which is a bit weird. So let's see, can I avoid his attacks? Like I've got... It won't really matter that I'm using save states if I don't, if I beat him within 3 attempts, because I have 3 lives, otherwise I have kind of cheated here in not doing that level all over again, but it wasn't an exactly difficult level, it would just be a time waste for me to do it again. Like, the punishment of dying and having to do the level again is a bit annoying, and I don't want to be annoyed by games I choose to do in my free time, so I probably will die here. I could just use his weakness, which is presumably Fireman, but I don't want to destroy him. I want to recruit him, even though I'm not playing as the robots. I just want to know that I recruited them all. And plus, it's usually more fun to play with the Buster. I would say the Mega Man... Shit, he jumped too close to me. I would say the Mega Man game version of this boss is better. A lot of the time the fan games are better than the official shit, not gonna lie. I'm not sure why. Oh, God. I guess the fans might have more passion than the mobile dev they got to make this. I don't know. I don't think they got a mobile dev to make this. They did get someone out of house to make Mega Man 9. Like, it wasn't made in-house, which is kind of interesting because Mega Man 9 is seen as, and 10 are seen as like a big return to form. I kind of like it that Capcom made, in my view, the best Zelda games, which are the Game Boy Zeldas. So if I avoid the first 2 and then jump towards him, that seems to work. Okay, that seemed to work in the past until I thought I had a strategy. As soon as I think I have a strategy, the strategy stops working. It is mostly that I keep getting trapped on his stupid... Oh, what? He can do it 3 times? What do you think he is? The turtle from Mega Man 7? That just repeats the same move over and over again? Stop jumping in my face. He does a lot of damage to you for someone who... okay, so he's gonna slide over. How dare you oil me? You're getting me all dirty. There. And I crushed him against the wall. I hear Casper Key's good too. Like, I've got an antivirus that really, really works super well. Like, I can download emulator ROMs and things. I can do dodgy shit like that without ever getting viruses. But it's constantly spamming me with, do you want to buy my other product? Do you want to buy my other product? Hey, 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 do you want to buy my other product? We've got a special deal. Oh, so I can slide into them. I have an oil skateboard. Cool. Yeah. I've saved him, whatever. I could have set him on fire and killed him that way. Fire would have also destroyed the oil. I wasn't sure if I could destroy the oil with fire without fighting, like, without accidentally hitting him with it, and it counts as, oh, you used his weakness. Okay, cool. So, this is the last of the newbies, like the new enemies they added. So as I was saying, Mega Man 2.5D added a level based on this. So I have fought this guy twice now. I've fought 2 versions of this level. I like the music for this level, but yeah, the 2.5D version made all the levels, like it's got a cool graphical style, but its levels are all based on classic Mega Man levels. I guess it considers Powered Up to be classic. The issue is it made the levels a lot longer. Like, it added a bunch of... like, it added this really hard mini-boss and yokai block sections to the Quick Man stage. And it added... oh, fuck. It's hard to tiptoe to the edge of a platform here. But yeah, like it made the levels a lot longer is what I was trying to say. So, and Tornado Man stage, it weirdly added the, like, giant lift section from like the Wireless Castle. Oh god, this, coffee, after we were talking about coffee. This thing was gonna knock me into a pit unless I took damage from it. I deliberately took damage there to avoid getting knocked into a pit. I joke, I did not deliberately do that, but that was probably the smartest move there. So loads of pendulums. How do I get through there? Is it Firestorm? No. Oh yeah, I haven't actually changed. Is it Rolling Cutter? Do I cut through them? No. Is it Super Arm? No, they don't look like Super Arm platforms. Is it Thunder Beam? I don't know why Thunder would destroy those. Oil Slider? No. Ice Slasher? Oh god. Can't actually get off of the thing. I guess I haven't tried bombing it. Let's bomb it. I have no clue how you get to these extra areas. No, I don't want to escape. I want to shoot things. Is the floor slip-free? Like, the floor seems a bit like ice. I'm not sure. Oh, I don't have a slide, so I've got to just wait for those to explode and then jump over. Ooh. So if you shoot the hammer, it makes the hammer start moving. Nice. So a new type of pendulum. And we have pendulums and conveyor belts at once. Oh, am I going to get a high score when I play? Or am I going to play without a high score? Okay, so I am saving here to see if I can get over here. Ah, so I have to shoot it in the right direction to get it to move. And it's like now a moving platform. But I fell off the moving platform. So you can shoot at the right time to make it move fast. That's kind of cool. I've been trying to minimize my use of save states, but I still use them quite a lot. I swear to God, I was not using them this much when I played with the original level design. I have barely used them compared to when I was in Gutsman stage, though. Fucking hell, Gutsman stage, they made that way harder than it was. Come on, hit me so that I have Mercy Invincibility. Because we have Mega Man 2 spikes, even though we're in Mega Man 1. Which is kind of weird. How much damage do these pendulums do? Too much for me to just keep tanking damage like this. That's for sure. What's up here? Is an optionally area that I can actually do? Oh god. I wasn't sure if, I wasn't sure if that was even achievable by me. So how do I get up there? Like, it looks like... Okay, there we go. I've healed myself a bit. It's gonna be a pendulum, right? Ooh, I managed to avoid that. So let's see if I can survive this. So I know this is, optional. This is optional. Ah, I can stand below the thing. But I can't stand below it for too long because, you know, bomb. I'm glad I know this challenge is optional. Because, I mean, it doesn't make me dislike the game to have optional challenges like this. Fucking hell. Getting knocked back everywhere. Me, like 5 seconds ago, I'm not gonna abuse save states, me, now. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna abuse save states. Oh, I was only really doing that save state abuse because I didn't think I was on the path to the actual boss. I thought the path that we were supposed to go down was the lower path. I thought this was an optional section. That's a shame. Well, I got through there. And we are at Time Man, who I'm gonna die to. He fights like Iceman. Yeah, he's gonna kill me. He's like a harder Iceman, and he can slow you down.
You're early for your appointment.
Huh?
What appointment, Time Man?
I have an appointment with death.
By being early, you've given us an extra 0.3 seconds.
Okay, whatever. Okay, it's gonna kill me in 0.3 seconds. Though he didn't even get to use his arrow attack. He shoots arrows out if it's anything like Mega Man 2.5D and Mega Man Again's version of him. Okay, so I remember he shoots like one arrow down the bottom and one down the top. And you have to like time your jump to avoid the bottom arrow and also the top one. So yeah, the top one is slow, bottom one fast, I guess. And he also changes your movement speed. I remember he does loads of damage in those games with his attacks, so he is very much an Iceman. He doesn't seem to be doing that much damage, I say, and he's gonna kill me, now I've said that. But then again, he only needs to be hit like twice more. I guess he is worse, like he is harder in those other games. Because fan games do, by and large, just tend to be way harder than OG games. So now I can do the Mega Man Rock Force thing and play as all of the side characters. I do kind of like the... Oh, it's a cutscene. Dude, get your hacking job better, Wily. Why we? What? No, they're not. I didn't junk the robots. I fixed them. So he's insulting us for us beating our own robots that he brainwashed. But we didn't beat them that much. We've, like, revived them. I like how he's trying to twist this into a victory. Ah, you beat all of your own robots that I brainwashed. Okay, so yeah, I beat Time Man. He was basically just an easier Iceman. So now I've beat all of the levels. I can go to the Waiwi Castle and fight the Yellow Devil, which is an infamous boss. Now, I played through the game with original level design yesterday, and I remembered his pattern. Like, oh god, these guys rather than the big eyes guarding the castle? How annoying. You're supposed to headshot these dudes. And if you don't shoot them in the head, then they become this harder thing that swoops down at you. So, yeah, now we've got our big eyes. They sometimes do a little leap and sometimes do a big leap. If they do a big leap, you can go underneath them. Fucking green thing, like, phasing through the other enemy? How dare you? How dare you? Oh god, like, they jump around so much. They're a bit hard to defeat. Are you gonna do a big jump? Come on, do a big jump. Okay, I thought I had space to... I think I'm gonna die before I even get into the castle here. Fuck. I wasn't expecting to have to deal with the green things as well as the big eyes. That was a bit of a thing that threw me. Like, lots of things are throwing me because this doesn't have the OG design, but, that doesn't excuse how shit I'm being here. Maybe I should just try running past these guys until they despawn. Yeah, he's despawned. I ran far enough away from him. I don't like respawning enemies, but I am a fan of despawning ones. Just despawn the fuck away from me. So these guys are a bit random in whether they do a big jump or a little jump, and if they do a big jump, well, you're kind of fucked. One problem with these guys is they do respawn if you go off screen, so he should be back. At least they do on the NES, I guess they don't here. Oh, you usually have to use Gutsman ability to break in here in the OG version. So I'm wondering if they have changed the Yellow Devil, how he fights as a boss, because I remember his pattern from the NES. I mean, I remember his pattern from the version with the NES level design. You jump over his first projectile, then you wait, then you jump over his second one, then you wait some more, then you wait twice. Like, I remembered his pattern. It's like jump, wait, jump, wait, jump, wait, jump, jump, wait, jump. I will surely learn his pattern if they change it. Oh, fuck. This was in the second room of Wily Castle in the original. Not this far in. So I've added all these extra rooms. Oh, the pendulum is blocking my bullets, but it's not blocking his. Annoying. I really want a checkpoint soon. Thank you, because I'm gonna die, like, right now. Oh, I think we're at the boss. Like, Wily's Castle is a short-ass level. So let's see if the Yellow Devil still has the jump, wait, jump. You're really restricted to where in the room you can stand, unlike in the original. Because as soon as he starts teleporting, he makes, like, the other third of the room into a hitbox. It'll probably kill me before I even get it. What is talking?
A robot made for combat? Well, you're gonna have to
Really?
get out of my way.
They haven't made any combat robots before this. So yeah, you have to hit him in his eye. So jump. Okay, it's got a different pattern to the original one. I'm gonna have to learn this pattern. Maybe he has multiple patterns. But yeah, I will save state here. This is the bit in the original NES that pisses people off. But I think the reason it's annoying in the NES is because you have to do this weird little hop jump that you never have to do here. When he shoots a bullet right on the bottom and one on the top, you have to jump over the top one without moving into the top one. Okay, so the cutscene is not happening anymore. So wait, jump, wait, jump. So I'm just gonna see. Like, maybe he just does a random pattern, which would be annoying. So I'm just kind of trying to get through once. Wait, jump, wait, jump, wait, jump, wait, jump, wait, jump. Okay, it seems to just be an alternating thing for the most part. Wait, jump, wait, jump, wait, jump, wait, jump, wait, wait, jump, wait, jump. And it should be the same every time. Oh yeah, and his weakness is the... Oh, I could use time slow to slow him down. To make this even easier, but nah, Thunder Beam. So, wait, jump, wait, jump, wait, jump, wait, jump. And now he'll shoot at me with his eye. In the OG is quite hard to hit because you can easily miss his eye even if you hit that first thing. So let's see if he does the same thing when it's wait, jump, wait, jump, wait, jump, wait, jump. God, he does a lot of weight jumping. He jumps weights a lot. So this is a different pattern to the one that you experience in the OG level design version. But it's actually a simpler pattern. It's much more just alternate, 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 and there's one more alternate, and then you wait twice before... You wait 3 times before you jump, I guess. So yeah, you have to hit him a lot. That's the main problem with him. And you use the lightning because it's fucking hard to hit him with anything else. The lightning just has a giant hitbox. Oh god, Mega Man is already looking really harmed. He is looking very worn out by all this shit. So wait, jump. No, wait, jump. So yeah, I'm gonna die again. Oh no. And the level itself is like it's a very short level, which is why I'm not that big an enemy of the Yellow Devil. A lot of people hate on OG level Devil, but the Yellow Devil, but the level is not that difficult, and it has the same pattern every time, so once you've just learnt the pattern, it's not too big a deal. The main issue is shooting it in the eye without getting shot yourself. So wait, jump, wait, jump, wait, jump. So you do that 4 times, then you wait 3 times and jump. And then it should be, like, obvious what you do. I'm kind of worried he's gonna have another attack. Like, oh, fuck. I'm kind of worried he'll have a secondary attack, like the version of him in Mega Man 3. I really don't like the Mega Man 3 version of the Yellow Devil, because they gave him this secondary attack that is just broken. His hitbox fills like half the goddamn screen. I mean, I guess his hitbox fills half the screen here, but it looks like it fills like 2/3 of the screen, not half the screen. Like, because he's got that swirly bit on both sides will hit you if you stand in it. So you remember Mega Man 11 had a version of this boss. Like, he's kind of an infamous boss that recurs throughout the series. And this is his first version. I actually really like the Yellow Devil in concept. I Want to Be the Guy had like a Yellow Devil, a combination of the Yellow Devil and the Dragon Boss, which is the equivalent of the Yellow Devil in Mega Man 2. But the Dragon was a massive disappointment after the Yellow Devil. He was such a weakling. He just goes down so easily if you do his side-scroller thing first. Like, he has an auto-scroller platforming section that you need to deal with. Yeah, OG Yellow Devil has a much more complicated pattern than this, so I understand why people are not fans. Yeah, you can only hit him once per cycle, and it can be a bit boring just doing the same thing over and over again. It certainly is not in the original Yellow Devil, even though it's the same pattern every time, because it's actually quite hard to pull off the, like, short jump, long jump thing you need to do. And it's like a short jump forward and then pull back that you need to do for the original Yellow Devil, because he shoots multiple things at once, and he shoots them from off-screen as well. Well, to start with, he shoots them from off-screen. Ah, fuck. I'm gonna start the fight again. I think I am going to use save states while I fight this, literally just because the fight is so fucking long. It will be annoying to do this without save states every time I hit him. Come on. Bop, bop, bop. Come on, get shot in your eye. Your giant, obvious weak point, your eye. It does the same damage as the lightning. So, save state, bop. Oh shit, why did I jump then? Because I'm an idiot. Like, it's the same pattern every time. Yep, he does have the giant HAL 9000 eye. It's been too long since I watched 2001. But I've seen enough parodies of it to know that we are HAL. We are HALing. So 3 of these before we have to jump. And 2 when we jump. And get shot in your eye. Like, his eye appears at a random point in his body in the original. And because the eye appears at a random point in his body, it is actually really easy to miss him. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm switching to Thunder. I think the Thunder actually does do slightly more damage. But I might just be having a placebo effect here and, like, imagining it does more damage because I want it to. So, here we go. Like, if you have to go through the level every time, you run out of lives. This is going to be way harder to figure out what his pattern is, but once you know the pattern, especially when the pattern is simple to do, like here, like in the Gutsman platform section I was doing when you arrived, that section is really hard even if you know what you need to do, whereas this is quite easy even if you're not, like, once you know it's easy, but until you know it's hard. Like, I don't need to use my Buster on him. I'm planning on destroying him utterly. He is a combat robot. He's not one of my kind. He was not made by Dr. Light, so we can just kill him. He's a Dr. Wily robot. Like, we saved all the other robots because they were just brainwashed versions of my brothers. It's kind of weird that Mega Man considers the other robots made by the same creator as him to be his brothers. And, oh god. Except the female robot? I'm not sure how she's a female. Like, presumably they don't have any down below parts. I guess she has, like, a female appearance. Is considered his sister, which is a bit weird because in Mega Man Legends, which has characters based on them, but they're not them. Mega Man Legends has them as, like, boyfriend and girlfriend, whereas they're siblings here, which is a bit weird, but they're, like, alt-universe versions of the same characters. Well, not really, it's just set really far in advance in the same series timeline. It's kind of like the various Zeldas and Links. Come on, get shot in the eye. Sadly, I can only hit him once each time. Fuck. Like, that's what I mean by the back of the room is actually a hitbox. The entire back of the room is a hitbox. You can't, like, stand at the other edge of the room. Which is the strat on the NES. On the NES, you stand as far away from him as fucking possible to give yourself time to attack him, because he doesn't make the back of the room into a giant hitbox. Whereas here he does. So yeah, using Time Man's power, I could fight this guy the way I fought him in Mega Man 11. Which is, not this. Like, I'm effectively using time magic here. I'm using the time magic that is save states to go back every time I make a mistake. But yeah, Time Man's power will slow everything down for a brief period and make it easier to deal with this dude. He wouldn't be such an issue if his health bar wasn't so fucking long. So I've done half his health bar now. Go on, shoot one. There we go. And just one more jump. And time to jump again. Whee. I'm not sure when that tornado thing disappears. And, like, when his hitbox disappears. What the fuck? Okay, so he does have a secondary attack. Yeah, that's thrown me that he has a second attack, which he obviously doesn't have in the NES. Well, at least his pattern isn't changing. Oh, fuck. So yeah, that threw me that he has a big slap you in the face attack. And he does loads of fucking damage every time he hits you. So yeah, can I zap you without getting slapped? No. Come on, dude. I'm glad the level is short to deal with the fact that the boss is kind of a douche. But he's not that much of a douche, so is he gonna slap me here, or is it next time? I guess the slap comes next time. Wait, jump, wait, jump. So I'm just counting to 4 here. It's just basic counting. And now I count to 3 and I fail to do basic counting again. So now he's gonna slap me. Okay, he isn't, probably because I moved back far enough. Okay, cool. I am down to like 1 HP, so I have to avoid all his attacks now, or I am surely dead. 1, 2, 3, jump. 1, 2, jump. Get Oh. I've actually run out of ammo for the lightning. The lightning doesn't do nearly as much damage, so I'm beginning to think that they screwed around with the weaknesses. I know they did screw around with the boss weaknesses in this game, but I'm not sure how much they screwed around with them. Okay. Wait, jump, wait, jump, wait, jump, wait, jump, triple wait, jump, double wait, jump. What? Did I actually hit him there? I'm not sure. I mean, part of me is very glad he does the same thing every time. It's a bit easy to avoid it. I mean, I say that as I keep dying. And I mean, I said the same thing about Mega Man 10's version of the Devil boss. Who had a simple pattern too, that I just kept failing to fucking adhere to. So I guess it's not that big an issue. Like, this is just a marathon boss, I guess. I guess his simple pattern combined with really long health bar. It's like, how long can you keep this up? Whereas in the NES, it's a bit harder to actually do the avoiding attacks thing. Because his attacks are a bit harder to avoid there. So only one more hit, and he is down for the count. Oh, I spent so long learning his pattern. I somehow jumped over one that I shouldn't have been able to jump over then. Yeah. Like, I spent so long remembering his pattern from the first time I played this, when it had the proper, like, Mega Man level design, that I feel bad that it's got a different level design, like a different boss design here, but it's kind of cool that they actually programmed in different boss designs for the different game modes, not just different level designs. It's kind of cool. There, and I shot him in the eye and now he's dead. He's collapsed into a puddle of goo. Alright. I'm fisting the air. So the rest of Wily's Castle after this is... Oh god. We have the boss rush, like, spread out. What? I went home afterwards? No, there's a bit more. There's not the game over. We have more. We have just a cut... Okay, this is weird. I guess they are doing the traditional boss rush. In the other games, the boss rush was, like, spread out throughout the castle instead of all at the end. And you... Kind of like in Mega Man X1, if you watch my stream of that. Like, they did the Mega Man X1 thing. It's aquatic GLaDOS, in fact. It's underwater GLaDOS we have to fight. We have to fight a computer down here. So, we just go through this tunnel. The level is really short. This is usually Wily level 3, because you usually have a level where you do some platforming, fight a boss, do some platforming, fight a boss. Okay. I was expecting this to be exactly the same as the OG. I'm not sure why I was still expecting that. Where we get penguins fight us in this corridor. I guess the level is going to go on for a bit longer. But yeah, the level similar to this is is the third level of the castle, not the second. And it was in the classic level design. Like, this is usually the only thing you find in this water tunnel, is these missiles coming towards you, and the penguin-y things that go in a sine wave as well. So yeah, when you shoot them, they explode and that damages you if you're nearby. And I'm being pushed forward here. So we're at the boss. There's a really cool version of this boss in Mega Man Rock and Roll, which borrows a lot from Mega Man 1. Yeah, whatever. You just have to spam attacks at him. his OG weakness is, oh god, he is very, very different to in his original form. I mean, he is very different to the boss fight version you see in, Mega Man, like in this PSP game, with the, oh god, I tried to do a big jump to avoid him. Like, he did not have this laser at all in the classic level design version. His weakness should be throwing those blocks at him. I'm not sure. In the rock and roll version, you freeze him and then shoot him with a missile, which is cool. And he has different attack patterns for each phase. Whereas in the original, he just gets faster in each phase. Oh shit. Laser beaming me. So, there we go. I guess the blocks are his weakness still. Like, how do you avoid him? I really don't know how you're supposed to avoid his attacks. So I'm gonna start him again. I said I'm gonna start him again. I guess you're supposed to jump on the blocks to get over him. Okay, so he is, like, he's invincible when he's doing his laser thing. This is a completely different version of this boss to what I'm used to. Come on, so you usually have a pile of blocks in the middle that allow you to jump over him. And he doesn't usually have this weird laser thing. Like, he might have a weakness that I'm unaware of. So you can jump over him when he's smaller, I guess. Like, how do I know which direction he's gonna go in? He doesn't seem to have much in the way of a tell. Come on, there we go. Is he gonna drop his blocks down? Okay. I guess he goes in the opposite direction of the first upper laser when he does his second laser. So he'll go in that direction this time. Cool. So it's just avoiding him jumping in your face that I need to do now. So he'll go in... No, he does not always go in the opposite direction. I guess I should not get rid of the blocks, but use the blocks to jump over him. And this time he'll go in... Yeah, I keep thinking I've figured out patterns for him, but I just have not figured out patterns. If I had the slide, this would be way easier. But you don't have the slide in the original. So yeah, having the blocks helps you to jump over him. I guess you just have to kill him really fucking quickly earlier, but... Okay. Get shot until you die. Now he's gonna pop down in one of these directions. Fuck. I got damaged. What am I supposed to do when he pops down like that? Fucking hell. Like, at least you can, at least you can tank quite a lot of damage from him. Or her. Oh, he's got a... He seems to have a male voice. He's GLaDOS. There's a current, there's an ocean current in this room as well, which is pulling me around that you can't really see. So... in what direction is it gonna move? Okay, that direction. Maybe the best thing to do is... No, I needed that block to jump over him. Huh. I could hide in the corner just then. There we go, thank you. Ah, and because I've got a block, I can jump over. So having one block spare that hasn't been destroyed is useful to avoiding his second phase. But how do you do that when he's already done that? I guess I was hiding in the corner that other time. So he's almost dead this time. Fuck, and then I decide to jump into him. And yeah, he speeds up over the course of the battle. That's what makes him a hard panda. Okay, so you can hide in the corner. Oh god, he's sped up a lot. And now for his final phase, where he is super duper fast. Oh fuck, this is probably the phase when I should just use his attacks on him. Oh yeah, GLaDOS cores can be male. His Whiteley, or whatever his name was from Portal 2, which I have not played, I've just seen Portal 2. Fuck you, doing damage to me. Can I hide in the corner from him or not? Yeah, I can. Please don't laser beam me. So I'm being, like, tricked into using the blocks. One issue with, the original version of this fight is that you only had a certain number of blocks, and you had to, like, choose which phase of the boss fight you wanted to use them on. Obviously, you want to use them on the phase where he's really fast, not the earlier phase. Oh, can I get to the corner in time? I don't have a dash, so it's hard to actually ensure I get to the corner in time and don't just get killed or crushed or whatever. Come on. There we go. Oh no! I don't think I can hide from him when he's got his full shield out. There we go. I've shrunk his shield. Like, his hitbox is smaller when I shoot him more. Huh. You are now eliminated. Shit, I should have hid. Fuck. Really hard to tell which direction is gonna laser beam you in. So, throwing these, things at him. So yeah, I tried to go in the wrong direction then. I'm really trying to see if there's a tell to which direction is going to do that second laser in. I bet there is. I bet there's a really easy tell, and that I keep forgetting it because I'm not good at this. Oh, yes. I shrunk his shield just enough to not have to worry about him there. Oh, I did not do the same that time. Okie doke. Is he going to go in the other direction? There we go. Where's he going to pop down? Huh. I did not think I'd be able to move fast enough to avoid him there. Come the fuck on. That was foolish of me. I could have actually hid that time, but, fuck. Taking so much damage here. And it's not even one of his harder phases. Oh yeah, it is one of his harder phases. He's only got like one more phase now. Block fell on my head. Ouch. Ouchie Oochie. If I can... Oh, fuck. Wow, I actually jumped over him. There we go. Gone and dead. I don't have a turbo controller set up on this, so I am actually having to tap the button every time I hit. He might be easier to kill with a turbo controller. That might be part of the reason I'm finding this harder than usual. So yeah, presumably exactly the same dialogue. It's kind of weird that they've got these voiced cutscenes, but they're all the same. So yeah, Copy Robot is usually the second level, so it's a bit weird that Copy Robot is the third level. And you usually have a completely different level design of this. Oh god, it's yokai blocks over spikes. So yeah, I definitely saved stated there, because I don't want to fucking die right at the start of the level. It's going to be more yokai blocks, right? But where are they going to appear? Okay, oh, that's kind of dickish, to combine it with the time bomb, where when you stand up... Everyone's least favourite part of Mega Man Wily Castle. That guy moves randomly, so he can move up into the spikes on the ceiling. So, this is a short level. In the original version, there was a boss rush here. I guess we've got the boss rush here, too. So this is probably going to be a Lekman, right? Yeah, we've got the boss rush. But it's like a proper boss rush instead of the bosses being, like, spread throughout a level. So, what are the weaknesses in this? I think they've changed the weakness level. Mega Man powered up weaknesses. I want to actually see what their weaknesses are. So, Cutman is the Super Arm. Well, that's not very helpful, because his level doesn't let me use the Super Arm. So, I will have to beat him with the blaster, I guess. Guess I will have to do it the old-fashioned way, using my gun. Get shot with a gun. I'm not sure if they're going to heal me up after I shoot them the way they did last time. I mean, because they didn't heal me up after I killed the bosses in X3, so I'm a bit scared they'll do the same here. God, he's cornering me a bit too much to use that thing. Fuck, he's going to actually kill me. I shouldn't worry about being healed up after the fight if I'm not even going to survive the fight. Shit. So yeah, we have to beat all of these and then do the boss rush, it seems. Whereas in the original, you only had like 3 bosses per level, if you know what I mean. Like, you had like a level with 3 bosses in it, and then another level with 3 bosses in it. I guess that makes more sense when there's only 6 bosses. Come on, Cutman. Cutman, you should have more knockback when I shoot you. At least he isn't using his, like, big giant scissors so often. Damn it, Cutman. He's going to use his big giant scissors. They're going to fly over and hit me and do loads of damage. Because fuck you, Cutman. I'm not a fan of how your stupid scissors block my bullets. So it's going to shoot that over and it's going to fall down and cut me in half. Okay, cool. I didn't realise that, like, his weakness is the power arm, but the power arm just literally doesn't work here because there's no blocks for me to lift up. That's kind of dickish. Come on, jump over my head. There we go. You've got to have him jumping over you. And he's invincible when he's doing that. Okay, so jump over me, please. Do your bunny hop over my head. Thanks. There we go. Ah, you actually used your weapon on me. So will I get healed now? Because I don't have enough lives to just tank damage. No, it did not heal me. Huh. Oh shit. Let's hope this is a guy I can use the weapon on. Now, presumably his weapon is thunder. Let's check. Oil man, yeah, fire. Why did I say thunder? I said presumably thunder because thunder is really powerful against most things, but not here. Yeah. I can destroy your stupid oil slicks. I can burn you alive. As long as I manage to shoot you after your, God. As long as I manage to shoot you after your mercy invincibility ends. Oh god, I've run out of ammo for that. I guess I didn't have as much ammo as I thought I did. And I'm still slipping over all the time on these stupid oil slicks. So I think he's gonna kill me too. I was hoping to be able to kill 2 of them without dying even if they're not healing me between each one. But yeah, I hit him with the fire shield, and he got knocked back in the wrong direction. So I have to make sure I wait for his little mercy invincibility animation to end before I shoot him, because I only have 3 more of these. God, I only have like 1 more now. God, his mercy invincibility animation lasts way too fucking long. I guess he has a unique death animation if you blow him up with his weakness. But, yeah. I'm not sure if getting the checkpoint saves how many you've killed. Because I'm definitely dying to the next one, but I don't particularly care. Okay, it's Bomb Man. Okay, what is Bomb Man's weakness? I thought Bomb Man's weakness was fire, but I guess they've changed it round. I don't care if you're ready to party, Bomb Man. So Bomb Man, the rolling cutter is his weakness. Interesting. Usually that's a Leckman's weakness. Well, I guess I can cut him. I have 14 cuts. I like that there's a number that tells you how many shots you've got. I kind of wish there was a number that tells you how much health you've got and how much HP enemy weapons do. Come on, I'm cutting your cool mohawk into pieces. I'm cutting the wires in your bombs. God, stop jumping into me. Like, the knockback when I hit him is knocking him into... Oh my god. Oh god, I thought I'd quick saved after this. Well, I guess I can attempt to go through him without taking damage. Oh. Oh. I guess if I'm standing next to him, then my fire shield thing will be able to hit him when he does that. So there. He's been destroyed, and I'm going to quick save here. Yes. Bomberman is also a religion. Yes, he is. I guess I get your joke now. Bombman will use... No, he isn't. He's not that kind of Bombman. He's the crazed anarchist Bombman, I guess. Because he has a mohawk and he has an edgy teenage persona for whatever reason. I'm not sure why they decided on that, but that is the persona they've got for him. And he's gonna party by blowing us the fuck up. I don't like when he gets knocked back into me. Yeah, whatever. Oh god. You can only shoot 1 of these out at a time, and he does get knocked back sometimes towards you, which, yeah. How the fuck do I avoid his attack when he gets knocked back that drives him into me? So, come on. There we go. Get splattered against the wall. Boom. He's gonna go explodey time now. His religion is blowing me the fuck up. Well, I've killed... I was about to say half of them, because I'm used to this game having 6 Robot Masters. But it's got 8, like normal. Oh no. What is Electman's weakness? Because I definitely got it wrong last time. Electman's weakness is oil. Okay. I don't know why oil is the weakness for electricity. I guess it might be an insulator. Ah. It's the oil slider. It's not the oil slicks themselves. So I need to slide into him, but then not... Okay, this is annoying. I need to slide into him, but not touch him again when he has his Mercy Invincibility. Fucking hell, that's a bit too complicated for my liking, especially when his, like, oil skateboard... The oil skateboard seems to be more of a liability than anything. Because I can't get off the oil skateboard once I start riding it. And I can't change direction on the oil skateboard after I start riding it. Fucking hell. Even if I change weapons, it doesn't take him off the oil skateboard. Fucking hell. Oil slider sucks. It might literally be better to try and just shoot him. Not if he tries to put his physical form inside my physical form. Not a fan of that. Like, his sprite was overlapping my sprite completely there. He was moving in the same direction as me. I'll die, I'll just die, I'll let myself die. Yeah, Mega Man 6 does have a boss that wears a turban and sets you on fire, but he is a oil shake robot. I don't know why there's an oil shake robot, but there is. Let's see if I can use the oil slider properly this time. No, like, the Mercy Invincibility, even here, like, it seems to always result in me, like, and he's doing his Mercy Invincibility again. Like, I don't really know how you're supposed to use the oil slider on him and not die, even if the oil slider is his weakness. Because it usually just does the same amount of damage as a normal attack. But it's worse than a normal attack, because if you drop the oil on the floor, then he can't actually... Yeah, like, the Oil Man is a change to the original game's formula. He was not in the original game. He is a guy they added, and I guess his attack pattern sucks. I mean, his weapon kind of sucks compared to the other weapons we've got. Because you can only shoot one bullet at a time until your until your thing runs out. Oh god, what's happening? Is like flashing and disappearing. I guess is glitching out my game because I've damaged him so much. So I just about killed him, but I mean, how many lives do I have left? I don't have enough lives left to just do that with each one if I'm not being healed between each of these, and then there's a boss after this. Like, fucking hell, this is hard to have an actual, like, boss rush like this. So I need to be able to beat these guys without being killed. What's his weakness? I don't know what his weakness is. His weakness is not that. His weakness is not my foot landing on his head after I jump in his face. Oh, fuck. I should check his weakness. Yeah, I'm a little concerned that the enemies keep flashing out of existence. Like, is that the PSP emulator not having a fun time with this? Don't you chest bump me, you bastard. Don't want you to chest thump me. Like you're playing football or something, and I am a football. Wee. So, without save states, this would be fucking obnoxious. Time Man, his his weakness is Thunder Beam. I'll just try the Thunder Beam. Thunder Beam. Okay, that's knocked him the fuck back. Knocked him the fuck back. Like, some of these bosses are really weak to their weaknesses, and some of them, like Elecman you saw earlier, you may as well... It's actively better to not use their weaknesses. At least maybe, unless you know the special way you're supposed to use the weakness. It pauses you after you shoot the final blow, but I mean, it doesn't really matter if like, even though his projectile went through me, it didn't kill me because I'd already killed him. Okay, so Gutsman, what's Gutsman's weakness? Gutsman is a kind of luck-based one, because it does really depend on what he does, I find. So, Time Slow is Gutsman's weakness, which is... Oh, yeah, I know, but it doesn't heal... Like, there's nothing that really heals me up. Weirdly enough. I know I need health, that's why I'm using the, Okay, so I could only use Time Slow twice, and it did damage to him, but it didn't do that much damage. Yeah, I'm a bit pissed off that the game, oh god, he's gonna kill me because he's right next to me. There's no way to avoid his attack. That's what I mean by he's a very luck-based boss. Like, it really depends on how close he is to you. But yeah, please don't teleport into me. Okay, cool, you're Dig Man. But yeah, the bosses aren't healing you up after you fight them. In the original Mega Man on the NES, which is seen as a really hard game, the bosses did heal you. Like, they did give you a health item after every boss fight, whereas they don't here, which, yeah, it is very weird. And in fact, you had a full heal just before the boss fight, and you only had to fight 3 of them, so it was a completely different experience. I don't know when his hitbox appears. His hitbox seems to appear slightly before his real body. But yeah, I'm having to fight through this on like 1 HP because that previous boss was not really weak to his supposed weakness. It's so hard to avoid his blocks here. Like in the original, you could avoid the blocks easy enough. The blocks just produce shrapnel, which they don't produce here. And the shrapnel was a bit difficult to avoid, but yeah, Gutsman went down really fucking fast in the OG. I think they've actually made the game a lot harder than it originally was, not just Gutsman's stage. Which is very weird, because I was expecting them. Like, you know, modern audiences are pretty weak. Oh, I guess they're not weak, but, like, Nintendo games have, like, old games have a reputation as being hard, but for whatever reason, they seem to have just decided to make this game harder. Like, how the fuck are you supposed to avoid that block? It takes up, like, 1/4 of the fucking screen. Yeah, I don't feel bad about using save states here if the game is just gonna be a dick like this and not heal me up. Like, and he also stuns you if you don't jump just before he lands, but I don't really care about that because even if he doesn't stun me, how the fuck am I gonna avoid some of these attacks? Yeah, like, but this is unforgiving too. This has limited lives. It doesn't have limited continues, but Mega Man has never had limited continues. Like, this is still gonna set me back. If I lose all my lives, it's still gonna... The reason I'm using these save states is because of how much it sets me back, because I'm gonna have to do the level and then all the bosses again if I lose 2 lives. But there's not just these 4 bosses I need to beat. I need to beat the bosses... I need to beat the level boss after this, who's a fairly hard boss, after I beat all 4 of these guys. So, yeah, I mean... Mega Man didn't actually set you back that much either, and it gave you health for this boss. Like, you get what I mean about Gutsman being a very luck-based boss. Like, I need him to stay the fuck away from me. I need him to be on the other side of the screen to me. If he is close to me, then he is basically impossible to deal with. Like, what do I do when he's there? I die. That's what I do. And there's nothing you can really do. Like, with other enemies, there are attacks you can do that knock them back. So let's just try this. Let's try jumping just before... Okay. Because I've got him on the other side of the fucking screen, I managed to avoid his attacks. There. But I really needed him to get to the other side of the screen and jump away from me instead of towards me. And I have no clue how you're supposed to, like, force him to do that. So I've only got 2 more of these left. And yeah, I think that is the main reason that they weren't just harder, they were hard in a way that people didn't really like. Because of all the punishment for failure. And Mega Man isn't that much of a punishment for failure game. In that it has infinite continues. So what is this one? Okay, Thunder Beam is the weakness. So I forgot. Which is the same as in the NES. I'm not sure why I forgot. What? Okay. I've run out of Thunder Beam. So I have to fight this thing with just the Buster. I beat him with the Buster before. I've done this before, I can do it again. Oh, for fuck's sake. Come on. His main issue, I remember, was that he goes towards you. He never does that spam, spam, spam on the floor thing in the NES. That is a new attack he has. I mean, it might be good that he has more than just his OG attack. For fuck's sake. But yeah, I'm slaughtering him quite quickly here. I'm doing a lot of damage to him. I don't know why falling on his parka is killing me. Oh, God. Like, that spam attack is a bit annoying. Oh, fucking hell. Like, I don't want to die and then have to... Because I'm on 1 life, if I die, then... Because I'm on 1 life, if I die, I'll reset in that room, and, I will not have... I'll have to fight some of these bosses before I fight the, main level boss, and I want to have full HP to fight the main level boss, who you have to fight after all of these. What is he about to do? Okay, fine. So, yeah, come on, get killed, because I want more... I want to be able to fully heal before the final boss of this section. I guess this is another luck-based boss. I thought I was doing really well there, so I got a bit cocky. I actually thought I'd already killed him. Interesting. I'm not exactly sure where the hitboxes on these icicles are. Oh, for fuck's sake. Just imagine me playing this without, save states. Like, how many times would I have died? Like, I only used save states for the Yellow Devil and the very final boss in the time I played through this, like, the powered up version of the original level designs. So I think they have definitely made the levels a lot harder here. Surprisingly, no, they didn't. It's probably because they haven't figured it out yet that they should get butthurt. That's probably why they will get butthurt if you give them the idea. They are always looking for reasons to be butthurt, and I think you have just given them a good idea. It's probably because, unlike the blackface guy who doesn't look black at all, this ice climber dude was in the OG game. Oh, for fuck's sake! I almost killed him that one time. I can't believe I let myself die when I came within one hit of killing him. I've got another boss I've got to kill like this later. Oh my god. Those bullets on the floor, like, I don't know why they added them here. Like, those were not... like, that attack where he does 3 in a row, that was not on the NES. He did not do that on the NES. So, like, for the most part, where I am annoyed at this game is where... like, I'm not saying the NES game is some holy artifact that you should never change. Like, there is a original levels version of this game, so, like, they are containing the original as a remake as well as having this other stuff. But what I am saying is the stuff they've added doesn't seem as good as the original stuff, or it seems to make it harder for no good reason. Okay, so he's gonna drop a giant icicle down on me. Can I jump over his head when he tries to do that? Okay, thank you for dropping a giant icicle down on my head that I couldn't avoid. Nice. I could hide behind it. That actually helped me. Oh, I'm going to shoot you in the back of the head. It's what you deserve for being such a dick. I once again got cocky and thought I could kill him. So yeah, I'm saving mid-fight because I need my health to fight the copy robot. Oh god, wasn't expecting that to disappear. Come on, he is almost dead. He is almost there. Splattered against the wall. So yeah, there weren't really SJWs in the 80s, so they didn't get pissed off. So, final one of those bosses before we can fight the actual level boss. I do prefer them being spread out over the whole castle instead of all in one go. And I definitely like them being... oh, he's already shot his... I might just die here. I might have got myself in a position where I cannot live. What is his weakness? It's, ice. Yeah, of course it's ice. I was just checking. Arg. I don't know why he has, like, a southern voice, but also a pirate voice. Like, he does have a tendency of just fucking spamming attacks. But just see how easy this guy goes down compared to some of the other... well, when he's not using that attack. I didn't know you could freeze his fire. But yeah. Like his, like, his weakness really fucks him up. He is supposed to be a fire monster, like his head is covered in fire and his hands are fire. But, yeah, he doesn't really have a very sane design. But after we fight through all the bosses again... oh, God. I'm just gonna die to these guys, really? No, guess I do have to fight them? Please drop a health item, or maybe a weapon upgrade. I was hoping for health, but whatever. If only we could have healed up a bit after the boss... oh god. I guess the way through here is to just fucking run for it. Well, at least we see that there's spikes below there. I'm not sure if you start with the energy balancer here. The energy balancer means that you don't have to switch to the weapon you want before you pick up an energy tank. But the energy balancer is not in Mega Man 1, let's just say. It's a later Mega Man edition. Hey, this shit is from way later in the... Like, this shit is usually in level 2, so not from way later. It's like, they've definitely moved around the design of the level quite a bit. And now we get to fight the copy robot, who's the boss of this level.
On the sea. Warning! Hey, Blue Bomber. Just a little
The fuck?
unfair to steal other robots' arms, don't you think?
They're calling me Blue Bomber? Really? I thought that was a fan nickname, not like an actual name they used in canon games. Okay, so I am killing the copy. How dare you clone me? Usually, he actually has a Lekman's II in the original game, but he doesn't have, like, a Lekman's attacks. What the fuck? He just is actually switching weapons without, like, just copying me. Like, the usual strategy is to use Fireman's weapon on him, but I'm not sure if the usual strategy works on this, like, clone version. Yeah, they do. What helmets? Are you talking about, like, Mega Man's weird blue helmet, or the robot's yellow helmets with the cross on? Probably the cross helmets, because those are the ones that actually look like construction helmets. So let's see if I can use the fire thing. Oh! Your weapons all get fully restored. It also stops me getting confused about who I am. Which one is me again? Oh yeah, it's the red one, because I'm in weapon. In the original, he changes what he's wearing to be the same as what you're wearing. God. The fire shield seems to be able to fuck him up quite a lot in the original, but I guess that's not true here. Just spamming weapons at him works. Yeah. So they have their little construction helmets. So the last level should basically just be the boss. Well, the last level is going to be completely different to what it usually is, because usually the boss rush is in the next section. It's kind of like spread out over these levels. So are those going to drop on my head, or... Oh, there was a section with gun turrets like this, like the weird bullet sprinklers. I've kind of taken shit from level 3 and put in level 2, and level 2 and put in level 3, and it's kind of interesting. Like a weird remixed version of the game's levels. Dr. Wily loves his giant skull, so yeah, there was one of these Gutsman platforms here. And there was also an extra life in this section. So I'm kind of glad that the extra life is kept. And there was a full heal thing. The magnet beam is gone, which was a tool to make platforming way easier. I'm not sure why they got rid of the magnet beam. No. Okie doke. Like, in the OG you could have bypassed any section like this just using the magnet beam. But here they've, like, got rid of the tools that make things easier for some reason. I really love the bone rungs on his ladder. Like, Dr. Wily would have bone rungs on his ladder. So, again, it's a very nice, quick level before we get to the boss. Nice long boss corridor, very Mega Man 1. This would have taken me 5 hours if I wasn't using quick saves. This would have been like the previous game. But yeah, Wily's gonna have a cutscene, presumably. And I'm guessing lightning is his weakness.
Only I programmed you differently back then. It would have been genius. It's the only mistake I made.
Yeah, he didn't kidnap me. Well, he's an idiot. I am a very angry robot. Ah, he sounds so angry, doesn't he? Oh, he really is Reg from Made in Abyss. He's doing the whole, I will not forgive you, you are unforgivable thing. The Japanese love saying that. Once you've noticed it happens in anime and games a lot, you'll find, this is unforgivable everywhere. He already knows it's his #1 machine, I guess. Because we're gonna have to fight him like 11 times. Oh, shit, he's using, like, the weapons from the other enemies. So presumably he's gonna use, like, the other boss weapons too. Usually he just shoots, like, bullets out in this phase. And you have to avoid the bullets. I kind of like that his, calling his attacks like a full anime villain. Yeah, he says as I shoot him. That was way easier than the OG version's first form, and the second form should give me epilepsy. Like, he does a little cartoony little animation where he fixes it. I'm not sure why I'm waiting. I am more than a robot now die should happen now. He is defenseless. Okay. Yeah, whatever. So this phase should shoot these, like, weird spirally bullets out that, is he gonna do his spirally bullets? That it's quite hard to avoid. You kind of have to tempt them to go up to the top. Okay, it's just using Elecman's attacks. Okay, you want to be Elecman. Oh, and now he's using Iceman's attacks. So he is just still copying the other boss's attacks. Is just copying harder bosses. Interesting. I have not seen Sergeant Frog, but I know of it. I guess they just do dress like that. I guess construction workers do just dress like that in Japan or something. What the fuck? How many hits does he take? And what does he do when he, like, oh, is using the oil slick thing. Oh, rapid fire oil slick. Very rude. Yeah, whatever. Whatever, Wily. This is kind of a cool boss in that he's, like, just stealing the attacks of the other enemies. And, like, his second form is just he moves around more while doing it. It's a bit hard to tell which weapon he's gonna use. And his, time stopper doesn't seem to be that fucking powerful. I think it's probably harder in his OG form, where he does these, like, weird spirally bullets that you have to avoid. But the main problem with the spirally bullets is that the spirally bullets, like, make the whole screen flash. And, like, I am not epileptic, but it definitely does, like, give me a headache when he makes the screen flash. What the fuck is happening? Oh, God. I got behind him and realized that there was no way to, like, avoid getting crushed by, like, walking into his hitbox at that point. The Firestorm should protect me against this. Can I thunder him? No. I don't understand how oil is damaged. Well, the oil hitting me in the face damages me, but the oil doesn't knock me back. I don't know how oil damages me. Maybe I just need to know what I'm made of. Maybe it's acidic oil. Like, getting oil on a human is quite bad for them. Like, industrial oils are often full of nasty chemicals. It's best to avoid getting on you. But if you're a fucking robot, surely that's not gonna be an issue. God, his oil attack is actually, like, the worst one, because it makes the floor slippery, so I can't move around properly. God, again, it's another boss that's based entirely on luck. Like, what attacks is he gonna use? Is he gonna use attacks that I can actually fucking avoid? Like Hyper Bomb. Thank you for using Hyper Bomb. Or is he gonna use attacks... Well, that's an attack that I can avoid, but it's a bit harder. Come on. I don't seem to be doing any more damage with these weapons than I was doing with the Buster. And the Buster I can just spam, so... Huh. We're using the same weapon on each other. Come on, get destroyed. I've run out of all ammo for that. I was kind of hoping I'd find a weakness for him, but I cannot find a weakness for him. Is that second, like, thing he does? Like, how do I avoid that? Where he gets... I've only seen it once. Like, how do I avoid this? Like, what do I fucking do? I did avoid it the first time. I went to the back of the room and avoided his, like, grab you with a giant plunger attack. So I got behind him, but that just meant that he crushed me when he moved back towards me. Oh god, stop jumping up and down. So... Oh god, he's doing a stupid oil attack again. It's so fucking hard to avoid this one. Oh my god, I have to kill him before he does the oil attack. Because if he does the oil attack, I'm just, like, screwed. What do I fucking do? The original oil man, like, you saw that boss. He shot, like, 3 bits of oil out. God, he could throw his hammer at you. Where's he? Hammer bro? That's an extra attack. Like, the original oil man was shooting, like, 3 oil things at most. Whereas he just, like, rapid fires until the whole fucking screen is covered in oil. Come on, get hit. Oh, stop spamming me with scissors. This is an attack I like, because it does literally nothing, and I'm not sure why Wily is deigning to use it on me. But there we go. It's gonna shoot another bomb out. It's gonna shoot another bomb out. Okay, he should be about to use this. So what do I do? Do I just spam him? Like, am I just supposed to tank the damage when he does that? He's gonna start shooting me again soon, right? Okay, he's hyper-bombing me. Hyper-bomb. Hyper-bomb. Yeah, if I can just shoot him one more time. Oh god, I missed him, and he's gonna use his electricity. Wow, I thought for sure I was dead then. Well, I killed him. I have no idea how I'm supposed to avoid that. I just... Yeah, his Team Rocket, whatever. Why can't I capture him and arrest him? I mean, Mega Man does have, like, the mental age of a 10-year-old for whatever reason, according to the guide. So I can't blame him too much for being easily manipulated by this. And he's supposed to have been, like, programmed to be really nice. But, Dr. Light actually falling for this is what pisses me off. Dr. Light is an idiot. Then again, I kind of like Dr. Wily because he made his special gear system. He warned people against making sentient robots. Then when we made them, he's like, hey, how about we don't kill them when they get too old? I am on Dr. Wily's side, even if he's a Saturday morning cartoon villain. But yeah, this is the ending. And we get to play as these other robots if we want. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep my PSP emulator. I literally got it for this game. And yeah, earlier on I played through the one with the real level designs. I think that was actually better. I was expecting, like, I had some issues with it because the gameplay is a bit different. Like, you can't shoot through walls, enemies can't shoot through walls, so having the same level design is a bit of an issue. And really thanks for watching again. It's great to have an audience. Like, I like what they tried to do with this Saturday morning cartoon vibe, but it didn't really work that well, especially when they made the levels so fucking hard. I was playing on normal mode, which means there's a hard mode, compared to the original levels. So I did prefer the one that is closer to the original level designs, even with this different gameplay, but, it wasn't too bad. And this Mega Man Powered Up is what this is called. I wonder if you can play with the original soundtrack rather than the remixed version. Obviously it's an 8-bit sound. Oh yeah, that's Mega Man in his street clothes. He's got nice anime hair there. He's got his spiky anime hair. So, yeah, we're all together. Huzzah, I won.